XOXO. My love is very special. If you want it, you can have it. But don't take me for granted. So much, so much things I did not say. I'm from Portmore, that's in JA. We can do it on that beach there. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, rock it, set it, rock it, set it, rock it, set it, rock it, set it. Pop shot, somehow you got extra, forget me not. When it's sweet, yo, what you say? When you look back at you, I mean that doggy side, copy whisper. So hot it give the fire fever. If you can't fast and a vista, then
All right, Grand Rising. Thank you all for coming out on this beautiful day. Listen here, we are actually going to hop on in to some topics, okay? Listen here, it's going to get a little, I don't even know how to say it. Here, we'll just go ahead and just jump into it, okay? All right, so WSB-TV issues public apology for mistakenly posting 14-year-old autistic boy Mason Skirmerhorn, who was unalived in Georgia high school, powing as the mass power. In a tweet about the Allahatchie High School powing, posted by WSB-TV, content and photo of one of the victims were unintentionally presented on X in a way that made it appear as if the victim was the the person that took him out. The post was removed shortly after it went live, and immediately after we were alerted to the situation, we deeply regret this error and sincerely apologize to the victim's family and loved ones. Which I'll get into this. Shout out to the spiritual world. They did not, someone says they did that on purpose, but may God handle them. I would definitely sue them as well. It wasn't a mistake. You saw a black face and assumed that he did it without having all the facts. Keep your apology. Someone else says they wanted it to be a black child so badly. Apologize with a check. This apology ain't any better, autistic boy. You could have simply said 14-year-old Mason Skirmerhorn. Okay, yeah, I totally agree. You know exactly what you did, and we are glad because it showed us who you are and what you're about. Sit with the backlash. An innocent black child was unalived, and y'all knew what y'all were doing. Show the family how sorry you are with a bag. Sue for defamation of character. The name is called. They knew damn well it wasn't the black kid. The lawsuit going to be nice. I pray the family sues. First, they lost their child. Then the media accused him of being the unaliver. Sue. And was the only black victim. Y'all can keep this apology. Listen here. I mean, why wouldn't you be outraged? I'm outraged as well. I mean, for you to sit up here and accuse this boy, plaster his photo all over X without doing your research is pretty lame to me. And for you guys to be a big corporation, it's not a good look. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's get into this 911 call. I want to get into this 911 call. Yeah, Rich Homie Quan lost his life. And I actually want to get into Alexis K. Tyler. And actually, let me share her channel. Let me share this video. Because she did this video 13 days ago. I need to just share this. Okay, maybe I have to do it this way. All right, so we'll copy it. And then I'll place the link. I'll place the link in the chat. All right, let me place the link in the chat so you all can go over, because I'll be giving my commentary on it. And so if you want to hear it uninterrupted, you can hear that video live. All right. So this video, it says, man, get away from karmic, sociopath, or die. You have been warned. This was 13 days ago. The exact date was August the 25th of 2024. August 25th of 2024. Okay? And it says, man, get away from karmic, sociopath, or die. You have been warned. Alexis K. Tyler.
They brought this stuff I had. I knew medicines to go with them, and you won't heal.
All right, I'm going to speed it up just a little bit. Okay, here we go.
There's so much I've been seeing. I can't get it. Hey, Justo. Make sure you do the parasite cleanse on them, and also do the parasite cleanse on yourself and the house, because you transfer worms and parasite back and forth with your animals. One thing I wanted to get into, because that's not right for me to, it came to me after I got the phone, and it's not on purpose, it's not my intention, to address women when I see them taking advantage of them, but I have to also warn and address men. Because just like women need to shift right now in this end time and move to the 5th dimension and open themselves up for higher and better experiences, higher and better men, and detach from the earth realm and learn how to re-engage the earth as if it is yours and work with it, because all these beings are coming up. We're in middle earth, so they're coming up from, it's so above, so below. So if we're seeing things going down here, they're also going on in the heavens. We're being in the 3rd realm, earth, we're in middle earth, so they're also going on underground, in the realm and the ground, with the creatures, the fairies, certain serpent animals, reptilian species, Pleiades from the Pleiadians, and the other extraterrestrials based on your bloodline, and based on your God consciousness, that also ties to your churches and your religions that you don't know about, that are in the Bible, are now here walking the earth, coming up out of the earth, coming up out of graves with Job physically dead, ancestors picking you. Mermaid spirits, water spirits, all these things, good, bad, negative, positive, whatever somebody want to label them for you and try to make it look like they're bad and this is good, and not just angelic beings, they're all have been let loose through these portals. I told y'all there have been several Stargate portals. You should watch the old movie Stargate. It looks just like that to me, but when Nipsey showed me the portal, there's more than one that's open right now. And the Lions Gate opened it, but it was open before, different ones they've been playing with. And the CERN portal, the portals they create to create the demonic entities to move through them. And a lot of you will be seeing different visions, seeing different people, having heightened psychic awareness and abilities and visions and dreams, and be able to talk to certain people that are physically alive and have a deeper bond and connection with certain people. You're going to need that during these end times because it might be times electricity knocked out, phone knocked out, water knocked out. You're going to need to connect to your tribe and your clan so that y'all will know where to meet up, where to go, or where you live at. They're going to show up at your house, your job, wherever you at, and take you to like a compound or group, like a preppers, to get what you need so you won't be murdered, because it's going to get bad in certain areas. And I have been saying it, because they're getting ready for a great economic downturn on purpose to create a purge and to eliminate people out of certain areas and make them badlands, wastelands, and then have them secured and watched over by foreign gangs, foreign nationals, owned by foreign nations. Just like China owns some of the U.S. roads and bridges, highways in the United States, you don't even know that they've been owning, and a lot of that happened during the Clinton administration. Secret agency or police stations here, Chinese. I can look up these things. What I'm saying, a lot of you have no clue, and they say I'm crazy. Yes, I am embracing every bit of my crazy, bitch. And what I have learned, and that finally it took me a long time to get it because I wasn't taught this, but people try to act like there's something wrong with you because you don't have a lot of friends around you. And I guarantee you, all of you that have a lot of people around you that you think your friend ain't your goddamn friends, they may offer you degrees of friendship. But having 100% loyalty to you and being your best friend when you can trust with everything, that's a goddamn lie. And when you are chosen to walk certain paths, you are more powerful alone. Unless you have designated people there that will ride, die, eat, shit, sleep, fight with your motherfucking ass, bleed with you, they will come around you or be sent by a motherfucker that hates you, that don't want to get, usually an old bitch, that don't want to get their hands dirty. So they'll sick a motherfucker up and promise them, well, I know all these celebrities, and I hang around this person, that person. See, you always want to be a singer. See, sing for me. La, 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 la. No, if you see you can sing, no, they can't goddamn say, you got a fat ass. So, we can put you in the video. You want to be an actress, bitch. So this is your actress debut. Go over there, pretend like you want to be friends with Alexis and set up motherfucking ass up and see what she's doing to come back and tell me. And she won't think that you associated with me, and I do know, but I play that nut role until you get too wrong. And then you meet the ice queen. And I almost get your head taken, thinking that I'm a dumb bitch because I smile and crack jokes. And then you find out it's something else. It's another goddamn side bitch. See, they'll do that shit. And they'll feel like, oh, because I know this person, I live in this particular house, I drive this particular car, I have this amount of money, I'm smarter than her, she'll never see me coming, she'll never see you come. They send somebody younger. They'll send somebody that act like they love you, and, oh, I want you to be my teacher, my mentor, and always just been my dream and fantasy to meet. Oh, she set the bitch up, goddammit. Get in the house, get okay. And I play like I don't fucking know. And the spirits will methodically let the fucker show their hand. See, a lot of y'all are heartbroken and want to take mental health meds, goddammit, and go crawl in a hole and go up under a rock and move away from where you goddamn live, and because somebody stopped fucking you or stopped speaking to you, or you got betrayed, now your whole world is over. See, some of that shit is not about somebody doing some voodoo on you to make all your friends turn against you. Some of that shit is God's protection, goddammit. Some people turning on you in rejection is God's protection. Never.
All right, so pretty much this video that I brought up, it just stuck out to me because it says men get away men get away from karmic sociopath or die, you have been warned. And when we talk about Rich Homie Quan, this resonated. Let's go ahead and take a listen.
If it constantly happens and you have nobody and you sabotage, I'm not saying that ain't nobody doing nothing to try to get readers behind your back to stop your destiny and just don't want you there. Now, I'm not saying it's not there. But if somebody is that weak, well, magic can influence them, and they know that magic is influencing them, and they fuck you over, turn you over, and you didn't do nothing to them, that magic they put on them is also a goddamn blessing because them damn demons and spells they put on them demons is showing your ass this fucker got some screws loose and some marble missing around in their goddamn head. And you need to thank God that this fucker showed that they is mentally unstable for you. Let them in your house, in your business, handling your bank accounts, handling your mail and shit for you. See, a lot of that shit might be a curse, but also within it. If you got powerful spirits around you, they with the disguise and that God will not completely let you be led astray unless you led astray from your own lust and your own ignorance. Having
All right, so let's get into this article. All right, so as soon as this ad finishes,
Are pouring in for Atlanta-based rapper Rich Homie Quan, whose real name is Taquantes Lamar.
He's known for his chart-topping hits. Lamar was found dead yesterday at the age of just 33.
Good day's Alex Whitler joins us now with more on what we know, including the details from a 911 call. Alex?
Yeah, good morning to you, Ron and Elise. That audio recording was just released hours after the rapper's passing. It details this sad discovery. Right now, there's an investigation into his death, but TMZ has obtained a copy of the 911 call from his girlfriend, Amber Williams. The couple reportedly has children together. According to the call, Williams left the home to pick up their son from school.
now get into this. Now she left the house to go and take her son to school. Anytime if I'm going to leave the house, I'm going to ask my honey, do you want anything? I'm about to go take the kids to school. Do you want something? You want to bring you something back? That's what I would do.
School before finding Quan's lifeless body on the couch. Just listen to this.
My boyfriend, he's been asleep on the couch since this morning. Well,
No, y'all. Okay, I want y'all to get up into this. Does this sound like a distraught? Does this sound like a distraught woman that is upset that her baby daddy is no longer with us? Does it sound like she's sad? She's emotional?
never came to bed last
Hold on.
sleep.
From school before finding Quan's lifeless body on. According to the call, Williams left the home to pick up their son from school before finding Quan's lifeless body on the couch. Just listen to this.
My boyfriend, he's been asleep on the couch since this morning. Well, he never came to bed last night. Sleep on the couch. I left him on the couch before I took my son to school this morning. Put a blanket over him, and I just checked on him again because he never.
You put a blanket over him? Why would you put a blanket over him? So, the morning, she decided, okay, he didn't come to bed last night. He didn't come to bed this morning. Let me just put a cover over him and let me go about my day and take the child to school. I don't know. Something is just not adding up, y'all.
Never got up. I don't feel a heart. Sleep on the couch. I left him on the couch before I took my son to school this morning.
He will sleep on the couch. You left him on the couch. Get into this, y'all. And then she says he never got up. How do you know he never got up? You said that you had left. So how do you know he didn't get up? The only way that you would know that he didn't get up is that you knew that he was unalived on that couch.
Morning, put a blanket over him. Sleep on the couch since this morning. Well, he never came to bed last night. Sleep on the couch. I left him on the couch before I took my son to school this morning. Put a blanket over him. And I just checked on him again because he never got up. I don't feel a heartbeat. I don't see him breathing.
You can hear the pain in her voice there. Rich Homie Quan is known for songs like Type of Way, Walk Through, and Lifestyle. His real name, as many of you know, is DeQuantes Devontae Lamar, and he played baseball while attending Ronald McNair Senior High School. In recent tributes, fellow rapper Quavo.
Okay, hold on. Like I said, this phone call is something about this phone call. When we think about Rich Homie Quan, it takes me to this right here. It takes me to this place. All right, go with me here, y'all. Go with me here. It takes me over here. Takes me to this article right here. Young Thug laughs off Rich Homie Quan question from YSL Woody during trial. Now, get into this photo. Get into this photo. Now, this is Young Thug, and this is Rich Homie Quan. They attend the Rich Homie Quan by 8732 collection launch at Pure Atlanta at Lenox Square. And this was on August the 26th in 2014 in Atlanta. I want y'all to pay attention to this because Young Thug's homie or associate, Lil Woody, piled up Rich Homie Quan's daddy's barbershop. Can we get into that? It says Lil Woody's run as the star witness of the YSL RICO trial came to an end as he was called to the stand yesterday, September the 3rd, for the last time. While on the stand, the prosecution asked Woody, born Kenneth Copeland, about Young Thug and Rich Homie Quan's relationship. Yes, no, I don't recall. Did Thug have an issue with Rich Homie Quan bringing members of If Gang to his apartment? The prosecution asked. Instead of answering the question, Woody thought it was a good idea to ask Thug the same question. Thug, did you have an issue with Rich Homie Quan? He asked before being cut off. This exchange prompted the entire courtroom to let out a few laughs, Thug included. Let's take a look.
Yes, no, I don't recall. Did Thug have an issue with Rich Homie Quan bringing members of If Gang to his apartment?
So did you have an issue with Rich Homie?
I'm asking you for what you told the police.
And I'm answering you. I just told you several times. I tell the police anything.
Okay. Do you recall talking about the shooting at...
Maybe let's get back up into this. Let's do that one more time.
Yes, no, I don't recall. Did Thug have an issue with Rich Homie Quan bringing members of If Gang to his apartment?
So did you have an issue with Rich Homie?
I'm asking you for what you told the police.
And I'm answering you. I just told you several times. I tell the police anything.
Okay. Do you recall talking about the shooting at?
All right, so y'all got into that clip, right? So let's get. We gotta zoom out. Okay, so Woody had previously admitted to shooting up Rich Homie Quan's father's barbershop located in the Atlanta Buckhead neighborhood. That clip, of course, went viral because, confessing on the stand, he turned to the judge and asked, "Your Honor, you said nothing I say can be used against me." After the judge confirmed this, me and Thread piled up Rich Homie Quan Daddy Barbershop on Bankhead. He told prosecutors, "I don't know what happened with Thread and Rich Homie Quan. I'm a ride with my brother, and they was beefing, and yeah, we pulled up and did that." Child. So let's get into this right quick. As I pull up this clip, I want y'all to just see how this all is going. We have Rich Homie Quan, then went to Glory. Okay.
All right. Threat had beef with Rich Homie Quan. I don't know what they beef was about, but Threat had beef with Rich Homie Quan, and he was on his ass. I'm sorry.
Who was on who's behind?
Threat was on Rich Homie.
Okay.
And yeah, Threat was on Rich Homie, and Threat got into it with Nut and him. That's it.
In the midst of the beef between YSL and If Gang.
All right.
Okay, so here we're gonna go. Let's do this one.
That you were having with Kel.
So when I gave Nut his stuff back, I didn't like the way he looked at me. So we didn't have no conversation. He seen all the people I had with me. He got his stuff back, said appreciate it, and he left. So what I told investigators was, I don't know what I don't recall what I told them, but I remember giving him his stuff back, and I didn't like the way that he looked at me.
Okay.
All right, this is the one right here, y'all.
I'm shooting at you all from the bushes.
What happened in Nut got nothing to do with YSL. Did some shit, screaming language. This got everything to do with Threat. You know what I mean? I was trying to protect Threat from the get-go. You know what I mean? Threat, and they had some more stuff going on. Like,
was Threat at the gambling house when he got shot up by Kel?
Young, you said nothing I say can be used against me?
That's right.
Me and Threat shot up Rich Homie Quan Daddy Barbershop on Bankhead. I don't know what happened with Threat and Rich Homie Quan, but I'm a ride with my brother. And they was beefing. And yeah, we pulled up and did that.
Okay. And as a result of shooting at you all from the bushes.
What happened in Nut got nothing to do with YSL. Did some shit, screaming language. This got everything to do with Threat.
All right, y'all, let's get into this.
And what your question was?
When you and Shell Cal met at the Cascade skating ring, did the two of you shake hands
and said that the beef was over when y'all met at the Cascade skating rink?
I pulled a gun out on him
At the Cascade
at
skating
the
rink?
Cascade skating ring.
Okay. Well, who'd you pull it out on?
Share care.
And once you pulled the gun out on Shell Cal, what happened?
I had somebody with me that I didn't want to get caught up in my bullshit, my shenanigans.
Who was with you?
I can't recall.
Well, if somebody you just
I
said,
can't remember who it was with me.
okay. So how do you know you didn't want them caught up in your shenanigans?
Because I wasn't fit to put nobody else in my. I just wasn't gonna do that.
Okay. So after you pulled the gun out on him, did you shake hands with him to say that the beef was over between the two of you?
Nope.
Okay.
I pulled the gun out and let him know I could have got you right now.
Okay. And you didn't shoot him?
No, I didn't.
All right.
All right. Woody says he loves God. Oh, wow. Okay. I don't know, child. Let's get into this one.
Was there no courtroom?
That is correct. Cascade skating, right?
Nothing I say could be used in no courtroom,
That is correct.
federal or state.
Is that the parameters of the immunity or?
Nothing can be used.
Correct.
Cascade skating.
Okay, let's get into this one.
Nothing to hurt my friend. My friend was strict. I was only protecting him.
So when you told the detectives about what happened the night of Donovan Thomas's murder, were you protecting Threat?
Yes, I was gonna keep threat name out of it as much as possible.
Did Threat have something to do with Donovan Thomas's murder?
I don't know what threat got something to do with it, but I know that there was the last person I gave that car to.
What car?
The car, the Infiniti car. And I wasn't gonna say nothing about it.
What Infiniti car did you give to Threat?
The Infiniti car that I had.
Okay. Is this the same car that you went to the rental car place with Thug and Thug rented the Infiniti?
I'm talking about the gray Infiniti car that me and Zachary was riding in. I wrecked the car, put up on Threat, gave the car to Threat, and I left.
Okay. With Thug, when he rented the referring to, is that the Infiniti that you went to the Atlanta airport with Thug when he rented the Infiniti?
Yes.
Okay. And that was the car that Thug rented, correct?
I asked him to rent me a car, and I wrecked the car, and I gave the car to Threat.
When did you give the car to Threat?
The same night I wrecked it. The night before that happened.
Before what happened?
The same night it happened. I can't remember. I gave the car to Threat, and I left.
Referring to, is that the Infiniti that you went to the Atlanta airport with Thug when he rented the Infiniti?
So listen here. It says Woody confirms he is talking about the same car that Thug rented. He says he asked Thug to rent the car for him, which aligns with Brian Steele's opening statement. Then Woody gave Threat the car the day of before the Nut murder. The case took a crazy turn today. It's believable to blame this whole thing on Threat or just convenience for Woody to put it on the dead. I don't know. Such a mess. Also, Threat is unalive, dead. He's dead. Something interesting to me that Woody allegedly mentioned that Infiniti has to do with someone not even on trial early June, but Threat was still alive. So it's not like he made it up last second after he passed. I don't know. It's a lot going on with this case. But when we talk about this case, I want to get back over here to this 911 call that his girlfriend made to 911. It's just not sounding right to me. So let's go ahead and take a listen.
Sleep on.
Finding Quan's lifeless body on the couch. Amber Williams. The couple reportedly has children together. According to the call, Williams left the home to pick up their son from school before finding Quan's lifeless body on the couch. Just listen to this.
My boyfriend, he's been asleep on the couch since this morning. Well, he never came to bed last night. Sleep on the couch. I left him on the couch before I took my son to school this morning, put a blanket over him. And I just checked on him again because he never got up. I don't feel a heartbeat. I don't see him breathing.
You can hear the pain in her voice there. Rich Homie Quan is known for songs like Type of Way.
I didn't hear. Honey, would you mind making me a cup of coffee? You know what? I didn't hear no sadness, no frustration, no. I mean, in that moment right there, you would be panicking. I would be panicking. Like, hey, what's going on? 911. Like, it just didn't seem real to me. Right? It didn't seem like an average 911 call. Right? So, y'all let me know what y'all think. What do y'all think? All right, and we'll come back. We'll talk about some more topics today. But actually, before I take off, I wanted to play this. Now, Alexis K. Tyler made this video, Men Get Away from Karmic Sociopath or Die. You have been warned.
Motherfuckers show they crazy. At the beginning of your dealing with them, it's really a goddamn blessing, not a fucking curse. Maybe for you to always be by yourself and having people come in and they love you and then a spell or something cast out if they ain't already got the agenda in their mind and they fucking turn. Maybe those spirits are stripping you butt naked to make you also look at yourself and get your own motherfucking mind right. Because maybe you don't know your calling, you don't know your purpose, you don't want to know it, and they all say, oh, you got to have a team, and you know, you're not professional if you don't have a team, and you're not this person, and you're not doing it like that person. Well, you got a whole big old step. Okay, well, to get to that, you first have to know what your purpose is, and then you have to educate yourself, get people around you that are smarter than you, and have consultants and advisors, and you have to train for that and plan for that and create a budget for that and walk and move in that. And when you walk, talk, and move in that, you're going to have to do that alone. It don't matter how many friends you got. You're going to have to study. You're going to have to take them classes. Be around you or tell them where the fuck you at. Okay. You don't know because you live unless you got somebody putting that shit in your head and really physical assault your whole life. And that's the story of my life. Okay. When that happens to you and what here, and I didn't like what people said to me in the past, but it was fucking true. And when somebody read me and said, your mom ain't no motherfucking good, this nigga ain't no motherfucking good, you need to leave this nigga. I was told that 15 years ago. And inside I knew when I went back to him, I would regret it, but I was stuck financially and afraid and didn't believe in myself. The way I see it now, your mother, no matter who she is, whether she's your biological mother, she's still teaching you how bitches is and what your role is in this life and how to stand and play your motherfucking position. Learn who you are and play your position because that's the way your life starts. If your mother leaves you and then you got another mother figure, father figure, or just a whole family, a whole neighborhood raising your fucking ass because the bitch don't want you. And since your daddy don't want her, she ain't gonna let him be around you or tell him where the fuck you at. Okay. You don't know because you live unless you got somebody putting that shit in your head and really schooling you to be a boss up ass bitch while you a goddamn little girl. Have you seen some little girls, people, oh, she's so hot and fast. The little girl just know what she want to do. When she grow up, she's doing it. When she's little, putting clothes together, putting tea sets and shit together, design a whole fucking room in a little playhouse and shit. And she's 2 and 3 goddamn years old because she has an old soul, you know. The spirit very consciously aware. And it's like, we got to get to this fast bitch because we might not have a lot of time. We might have bitches around us, so our mama gonna betray us, bitch. So you better learn to do this shit and get your money on your own real young, motherfucker, because you gonna have some hard times if you goddamn don't. And all these motherfuckers gonna leave you hanging, but they ain't really got shit. You know, if you
Let's get into this one right here. Now, this one right here is going to be trigger warning. I'm going to put a link to this video in the chat as well. Okay. So give me 1 second.
I'm your host, Alexis K. Tyler. Look, we've been having a problem the past couple of hours with the Cash App. So if you all can you please, we see some people try to donate and Cash App rejected and then refunded sons pop up in the reading, and he was concerned about the sons, but the woman he with now looked like she don't really like, I don't know if she has sons by him, but remember I asked about sons. I looked it up. I Googled it. It looks like he has 3, but somebody said, and I believe it's correct, that his this is his second baby mom who he lives with now. That's not the first one. He has children by another woman, and he does have sons, because I kept seeing the sons pop up in the reading, and he was concerned about the sons, but the woman he with now looked like she don't really like, I don't know if she has sons by him, but she don't like the children of the sons by the other woman, and she don't like the other woman. Look like they don't get along. But like I said, I'm waiting for y'all to tell me, because I don't know who Rich Homie Quan is sending a message to. But look, I'm just a messenger here. I'm not gonna, if I feel like he's saying something, they were saying it wasn't working because they said something about a limit or something. So I'm not saying it's not working now. You can try to send it through. Someone sent a donation a couple hours ago. It went through. So we put both links to the Cash App and to my website, alexakytyler.com. So try it and let us know if it goes through, so I can make sure I can get the supplies that Nipsey and Rich Homie Quan are asking for. And then King Von is tagging along, and Young Dolph is in here, and he's been talking. Nipsey and Rich Homie Quan have been talking, so I haven't gotten it all yet because I'm waiting for Nipsey he's writing stuff down for Rich Homie Quan, and Rich Homie Quan is sitting there talking to him, going, yes, no, going on with, and Nipsey's writing the structure of it down. This is dealing with corporations, and this is also dealing with feds. The feds are tied to Young Thug. Young Thug is tied to a record label that's also tied to feds. 2 of them that work directly with the feds. One is Rock Nation. The other one is Atlantic. For some reason, feds and drug smuggling and trafficking is involved in this with Young Thug, and Young Thug has made an agreement with feds that's also tied and made some kind of agreement with his record label. They're all working hand in hand together with the prosecutors here who don't like that lady Fanny. I forgot her last name. He's made some kind of agreement for him to get out. If he gets out, and you see Young Thug getting out, know that he's told on somebody, and it's going to be more murders in the streets, which has something to do with Rich Homie Quan's murder tied to Thug in the testimony. That little Woody basically was snitching on. He was letting us know. So we're going to see who else named this dirty, goddamn sissy motherfucker, bitch ass motherfucker call. I remember, but here we go. Open your legs. Hold your pussy open. Open your pussy. Open your legs so I can see your pussy. Open your pussy lips up. Why you want? Oh, I can't. My legs shaking. Oh, my legs shaking. You making me shake. You don't fuck me. I came about 2 times. I'm trying to hold them still, but I can't hold them still. Quan, open them. I said, open. Hold your pussy lips open so I can see that pink meat in your pussy. Oh, it's just leaking. Oh, hold on. Oh, don't do me like that. Oh, don't give me no ram job like that. Oh, you just rubbed your tongue around my pussy in a circle. Oh, I'm shaking. I can hold your legs open while I fuck your pussy. Now hold your pussy lips open while I slide this dick in that pussy and drive it real deep. Now, I can't. Don't do me like that. Oh, don't do it. Oh, don't do it. Hold it open. Stop shaking. I'm gonna stop shaking when you keep making me go. Put dick all in me. Don't do it. Hold your pussy up. Hold it steady. Hold your lips up while I dry this deep down. It's good. Tell me it's good. Tell Dad it's good. It's good. Let's see. I don't know why this boy is doing it.
I don't know why he's doing this. I don't know. He's sending some woman. If he's thinking about some woman, he was fucking. All I got to tell y'all is this. This nigga got this bitch is holding her legs. She's trying to hold her legs open. Then he telling her to hold her pussy lips open. This is more of a brown girl. So she's brown and the pussy's pink. And she's trying to hold, so she's trying to hold her legs up. She's trying to grab her feet, hold her legs up, but lifting her feet up like a holding her ankles. She can't because they shaking too bad. Went up in her. He like to fuck and refuck a bit. I see him in some kind of room with a TV or something in it and a big bed, and he just talking. He high than a motherfucker. Goddamn it, eating pussy, pussy juice all around his mouth. Got them giving her all kind of rim job. She shaking and stick dick in her. Then give her a rim job, eat the pussy, put the mouth off, stick the dick in it, then put the dick out of it, put the mouth on it. Oh my God. And I'm just like, I can see his eyes with his sneaky self. I see one eye, he peeping around the corner. I'm waiting for him to say, that's a lie, don't say that about me. He ain't saying nothing. He was fucking 2 bitches. So this is 2 or 3. And see, what I'm seeing is 2, somebody he was fucking besides his baby mama was in that house, and the killer, like I told y'all, that killer came over. I see they drove over there with a bitch because it was 2 bitches. It's either 2 or 3 bitches. His baby mama was there. That's what bothers me about this so bad. And what I noticed, I've never had a cash out problem. So I'm wondering, is somebody trying to complain on me because you don't like what I said? We're trying to get my shit shut down. That's what I'm asking y'all to donate now. I'm on the live to see the donations go through, because clearly somebody's trying to stop me because somebody heard it and don't like what the fuck I said. But I'm still, we'll just find another way to get them through because I got the PayPal. I'm going to say what the fuck I said, and I'm going to stand on all 10 what the fuck I said. The killer, like I told y'all earlier, had been over there. It was a nigga. And the nigga is associated with a gang, YSL. It's the fuck I said, and YSL Woody knew about that shit. Just like Thug sent him over there to shoot that boy, goddammit, daddy, barbershop up, goddammit, and shoot the daddy. This is what's coming up in the reading. This was a hit ordered by this gang that makes a lot of money and has a lot of power. They were fighting and arguing. When this killer got in there, like I told y'all earlier, was fighting just competition. There was some type of argument that went on in there, and I told you, they need to check his phone, because the killer, he talked to that killer on that phone and told him to bring them goddamn pills. The nigga came with a bitch, and it was another bitch that Rich Homie Quan was fucking, and it's one of them that knows a lot of secrets and also might be a reader or a goddamn psychic that knows all the goddamn secrets. The high priestess was probably fucking the driver. The one that came over there was a goddamn killer. It was on that side. I saw that side. It was a brick house. Drove over there. He told him to come over there because Rich Homie Quan was clearly still on that goddamn shit. But then when I'm seeing here, he was also drunk. He was either drunk or he was drinking. And I'm seeing too, he had new opportunities coming up for money. I don't know if he's getting ready to travel to make some money. He had new projects coming up. He was going to make some money or getting ready to do some shows. And there was 3 people celebrating about this. There were 3 women. So I'm wondering, was he fucking 3 women? Because 2 of the women, and there was a newer lover that was in the house, and the baby mama was. So that means the baby mama knew about the shit. She either got high with him before or drunk with him on that goddamn lean, and she knew that's what he do. And this is the one thing that I told you, when I looked at the pharmacology, I looked at the structure of that, what is that opioid, that perk. That was a perk in that pill that he took. It was a poison in that pill. And if he was drinking lean or something else, it was a poison in there with his name on it. He had his initials on that shit. Now, I know people, and then my son was telling me about it, that when you take that perk, he said, Mama, that don't even sound right. He took a pill, and he was, his baby mama said he was in that sleep. He said it wasn't perk then. He said, because when you on that perk, he said, my dick get real hard. I want to fuck some. And I'm going to be up fucking a bitch. He said, perk ain't going to make me go to sleep and lay there and not move with a blanket on me. He said, Mom, no, that don't even add up. That was some other shit with some fentanyl in it, some poison they put in. I said, that's what I know. And she said she walking by because she was. Let me tell you about this. Bothers me so goddamn much.
Oh, what's that, Alexis? That's Alexis K. Tyler. Listen here. I need y'all to. I put her link in here. It's to the video so y'all can get like all her videos and stuff. Here, let me put her main channel in here. I'm about to put her main channel in here. But child, she's a psychic medium, intuitive. And baby, when I tell you she be on it, she be on it. I'm actually putting her link in the chat right now. But she's the truth. Her name is Drip, Queen Drip. Okay? That's it right there, Alexis K. Tyler. So AlexisKTylor. Yeah. She's the bomb.com. Okay? But get into this because Rich Homie Quan done been over to her house, child. He over there. Nipsey's over there. They all over there. And she be cooking for them and putting food on an altar. Thank you for getting me up to speed. Absolutely. You ready to listen? All right, here we go, baby. And thank you for coming by and supporting.
The man there, older man, a hierophant. I wonder, was it a Tyrus nigga or somebody act like they so straight and religious and do everything by the book? He was fucking one of these bitches in there along with Rich Homie Quan. They was lovers. And the lovers were the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands was in there. So there's another bitch she get money with that sell drugs in there. That's inside there.
Under the Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Used for
younger. Is this him judge?
All right, give me 1 second as we go ahead and load our Alexis K. Tyler. Here we go.
And that shit. Now I know people, and then my son was telling me about it. That when you take that perk, he said, "Mama, that don't even sound right." He took a pill, and he was his baby mama said he was in that sleep. He said it went perk then. He said, "Cause when you on that perk, he said my dick get real hard. I want to fuck some. And I'm gonna be up fucking a bitch." He said, perk ain't gonna make me go to sleep and lay there and not move with a blanket on me. He said, "Mom, no, that don't even add up. That was some other shit with some fentanyl in it, some poison they put in." I said, that's what I know. And she said she walking by because she was
Grand Rising, Windshaker.
Let me tell y'all, this bothers me so goddamn much. It was another man there, an older man, a hierophant. I wonder, was it a Tyrus nigga or somebody act like they so straight and religious and do everything by the book? He was fucking one of these bitches in there along with Rich Homie Quan. They was lovers. And the lovers were the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands was in there. So there's another bitch she get money with that sell drugs in there. That's inside there, set niggas up off them, rob them and shit, and sell them one thing and say it's a motherfucking another. It was two women there, and these are both mothers. Both of these women have children. It was also another nigga there, a younger nigga there that rushed in. And I wonder, was this since Rich Homie Quan is younger? Is this him? Judgment is here. And there's a Queen of Wands. So there's also a woman in there that was older and a mother and also very angry. So I wonder whose mother was this? Well, so far I'm seeing three queens here. And the one there was this his lover and Rich Homie Quan's lover. So I wonder, was Rich Homie Quan bold enough to have a woman in there, his baby mom, that he was also screwing? Because I'm seeing that she was in here freaking out in the house. So the baby mom probably knew it and allowed the shit to go on and couldn't do nothing about it. She couldn't sleep. She was up, a lying bitch. When she said she wasn't up all night and she said he laid there all night sleeping because that's what he does, she's lying because she knew that boy was dead before the nighttime came. Because when they came in earlier and gave that boy that shit, and that boy took that pill and he was drinking some, so he either taking that pill and some lean, or he was fucking drinking. This man could not sleep. He wasn't functioning because he started having upper respiratory problems and heart problems. And then it shows again the Three of Swords. She was mad at him and heartbroken by him because he was fucking somebody else, and she was like, why don't you stop fucking this bitch? Why don't you leave this bitch alone? Because the bitch started saying kind of stuff I'm saying to you. She started bragging about this nigga gonna do a rim job, eat pussy and fuck and suck stick and dick and talking nasty shit. Then he the type of nigga come home with an attitude and act like he don't know her or treat her fucked up so that she won't say nothing to him, ask him what the fuck he been or what he been doing and turn his back and shit and act like he don't know her. This boy, he had his sides now. He could be a little motherfucker when he don't want her to question him. Well, I already know you. I already talked to the bitch. The bitch called me. We've been on the phone going back and forth. I'm so tired of you doing this shit. Why don't you stop fucking that bitch? That bitch, you trying to hide the bitch telling me everything. The bitch all on the internet telling everybody, shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear that shit. You know, then he might go up on, stay the fuck away from me, you know, go in there and get high by himself and shit. And don't say that to the bitch and start singing, you know, working on your rap and talking to somebody else like he don't know her. Like she a stranger and shit in the goddamn house. He don't know how the fuck she got in there. So she then go up there crying and starting shit with the bitch and want to fight the bitch. Child, it was messy between them, and it was a three-way goddamn relationship. Then they arguing. Something happened when they got in that house with Rich Homie Quan. That was an argument, like I told y'all earlier, because I'm reshuffling the cards and later on and showing me the same goddamn thing, and that's what he was saying. And he was saying some of that is about that fucking. Because the way that nigga got that head game and that dick game. Now, I wish that somebody could confirm this to me. Somebody need to tell me something, goddammit. Because why is this boy in here singing about fucking people in their pussy and fucking people in their mouth? Has this boy ever sung or made some rap about fucking people in their booty and in their mouth? Because he over here doing this shit. I'm like, shut your young ass up, nigga. Because when you showing me this shit, got me saying this shit, nigga, you making me feel some type of way. Shit. Some type of way. You better be glad it ain't your age because you get tired to fuck up in here playing with somebody, bitch, because I'm the right one to play with, nigga. While you got the other hoe can't help they stuff, goddamn it. Up here talking about how you do this goddamn shit. And up here damn, you know, showing me the pictures of the shit and moaning and talking to people pussy and talking their draws down. And then while you fucking them, talking to them and drilling all down in them and shit. Nigga, you got the wrong. I ain't scared of your goddamn mess of that shit, nigga. You better be glad ain't your goddamn agent had went over there with your shit, because you sure would have been popping my like I'm sweating. Whoo, that Trinidad James shit, bitch. You must ain't met your goddamn match. I guess that's why you feel comfortable. See, they get over here and just show their ass and say any kind of goddamn thing. And just start talking about shit they do and shit. Because, you know they can say whatever the fuck they want to say to me. But I don't like what happened to him. And even though that boy didn't deserve that, because I don't see that he ever did no shit like that to anybody else or set no bitch up or gave no bitch no goddamn bad dope. If they fucked that boy, they fucked that boy because they wanted to fuck that boy. If they took pills with him because they wanted to take them. I don't see that he forced nobody. I don't see he was a pedophile or fuck little girls or fuck little boys. You know, what his name, Young Thug wanted him to give that gay shit. But I don't really think he liked dick too goddamn much. That boy's too much on pussy. He like female. I don't see him wanting to go with you know, Young Thug. You know, they played that little game and danced around it. That might be why he didn't really, you know, get back up like he used to, because he wouldn't play that gay game. That patty cake game with goddamn it what his name? Birdman and goddamn it Young Thug, because we know that with it. See, it was a group of them arguing with him. And he was trying to defuse it, but he felt like he had to defend himself because something went on over there. And it was an old friend of his over there, and it was 3 fucking women. And law enforcement was over there, and law enforcement is in it now. Someone is state and fed, because I see state and fed in that shit. And I wonder had they been over there. Remember how I told y'all earlier? It was a nigga with their baby mama because he got out his body and saw it. He's like, wait, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? He didn't know he was dead. Move this, get the dope out the house. Move all this shit, hide this shit, go get this shit out the safe. For the police come in, before they start investigating and checking everything, and we don't want them to see this dope in here. So I said, also y'all selling dope and y'all using it in there with him. So you said he do that all the time, but you didn't say what he do all the time on 911. You said that he did lay down and on the sofa by himself all the goddamn time, because he don't want to argue with you, and he don't want to hear your mouth, and sometimes he just want to go in there and get high by himself. You being a fuck alone. That's what you mean, but you weren't gonna say that on there. But bitch, you dead up in the middle of that shit, and you was with them killers in that house. I told y'all that killer was walking up there on the side of that house. He came in that door with a bitch, and he was what I told you. The killer was walking through that house. Then all of a sudden, I have a problem with my cashier. See, I know somebody doing something, goddammit. You can shut my shit off. I'll find another way to get it, but I'm not going to take back what I said. The baby mama knew about this shit. The baby mama knew and had the killer in the house because Rich Homie Quan called the killer on the phone. I told you, I get that phone. The killer's number is in the fucking phone. He was in the house. They had a little disagreement or something where they were like attacking him. That's why I said earlier, I'm seeing the same thing now, attacking that goddamn man. Arguing with that man and shit about that shit they brought him. I don't know if he had a bad feeling or why he took that shit anyway, because it's a drug kingpin. That's here again, this King of Pentacles is coming up here, and this was a heavy burden for him because they were told to do this to this man and to go over there, and also their emotional and sexual feelings. And so somebody was fucking somebody, or he was fucking two bitches, or they had done crisscross or done some type of group shit, because I'm telling you, this is not a drug dealer that was just on the street that he just met a few days ago or last week and told him to come by. This was somebody inside them circles, inside that YSL circle that he also know. I don't know if he's flip-flop or why he trusts this man and told this man to bring that dope over there to that goddamn house. This is somebody he must have felt comfortable with, that he could trust, because it's showing all these emotional cards here and these sexual binding cards, but law enforcement was in this. So either the feds was watching this, the police was watching this, they knew this was going down, or they were inside of there as a plant, an informant that was in there to see this shit. And I wanted the cameras film this, because there are 3 other women drinking and celebrating in this same thing like I saw earlier. And this his girlfriend, that's the old friend. If y'all can tell me how long they knew each other, the one he living with now, please let me know. And then she's holding her hand. She couldn't sleep. She didn't sleep well because she knew that boy was down there dead. This is so heartbreaking. This, and somebody's a Sagittarius in here with this shit. The other bitches, everybody that was there knew that this was going to happen to him, but him. I don't know why he didn't get a sense of this, or he started feeling funny when he took this shit. He knew that it was too late, and his lover was right there, and she is his main lover. And she was in that house with him with that other nigga. It was about 4 or 5 people in there. They watched this boy die and did not interfere. So he must have laid down, or they laid him down. Let's put it that way. They moved his body and they laid him there and acted as if he laid, this is so goddamn dirty to me. Acted as if they laid him there, and this magician with this Ace of Wands means that this girlfriend, we had another lover. And they got together here, and they both said they were going to kill him, because the death card is right here with the Page of Pentacles. They sent a message. He sent a message, come up to my house. They sent a message out when this was done. It is showing another card, him arguing with this high priestess. Him in a group, jealousy, competition, the 5 of Swords. These were not his friends in that motherfucking house. And that woman is keeping these secrets along with another woman that came up there with him. The chariot is showing they drove over to that man's house and made the decision to do this. And the moon is here with the 7 of Swords, the 7 of Cups. This bitch is a liar. She's painting castles in the motherfucking hair. Fucking sky. This bitch is painting delusion and treachery and deceit to throw us off and to throw every goddamn body off. They put this shit together on this motherfucking man. And then it shows again here this devil card, obsessions. Them two used to fight. Him and that woman fight, and they're obsessed with each other, or she obsessed with him. And they have a love-hate relationship. And a lot of his shit is sexual, based on addictions, his addictions and things he likes, and this woman with this baby, this mother that he's fucking with, that's also involved in this drug and shit. Selling drugs and doing drugs and having drugs in that motherfucking house. He was an addict. She might have been one on the low too. Because there's no way you would be with nobody that's an addict, and either you love them, or you codependent with them, or you trying to change them, or you like that lifestyle and that money. But clearly he went on it too bad, because he can control his money and keep his belongings, things he had in his wealth. So maybe he did this to stay up, or recreationally, or it feels good. See, Nelly got a problem too. We might end up hearing something about his stinking ass, his nasty, perverted ass. Because if he on that stuff, he couldn't be committed to her. is showing this is also a man rushing in to take his money and and this is a new relationship, a new marriage, a new engagement, either because he's coming up as a star. Either he has new engagements, he was riding high, getting ready to get new opportunities, or she wanted somebody's promised her something lying, or promised one of these women involved a bigger piece of the pie in their rap career, their same career, they rise up. Let's watch who rises up in the industry that was affiliated with him, and any of these people associated with him, or any record labels associated with him, or these artists around him, to see if they come up for this killing. Because they will give them rewards and money and opportunities for killing. So and it keeps showing that, and they stingy and want to possess his money and take things from him and his money around this death. Like somebody might have got paid for this. This was a hit, and then they want to get more money. They celebrate, and these women are expecting to come up off of it, and the baby mama is expecting to come up off of it. There's a lot of obsession and treachery and deceit and drug addiction and drug sales and lying in this shit and keeping somebody an addict. Like somebody close to him wanted him to be an addict because they benefited off of him, feel like they could manipulate him and control him and set him up. And then I'm saying these insurance policies. These insurances, money hid. That's what I'm wondering. Is there real safe in that house? And what's in it? Because her and that nigga that set him up, they moved that boy's body. And I'm telling you, it was moved before she got on that night. Listen now. She's too calm. She's too calm. Listen at her 911. And then she starts to try to get emotional at the end when the lady said, put him on the floor, on his back, and start trying to do like maybe heart compressions or something, maybe mouth to mouth. And she got frustrated and she said, look, I can't. I'm telling you, his heart is not beating. Like basically you keep asking me to try to save him and he's gone. And I said, this fucker waited till this nigga was dead. This nigga been dead all night. God damn. She's up there going through changes that night and couldn't sleep because she knew that boy was down there dying. She heard him coughing and foaming at the mouth and seizing, choking, being unconscious. Couldn't get up, couldn't help himself. He couldn't breathe. That's why he was foaming at the mouth. Couldn't breathe out of his lungs. He had a heart attack. And in his lung, this is what he's saying. And this bitch is all over this. Just like they opened the door. Yeah, he might have opened the door, but he didn't know that was going to happen to him. I wish he would have. I guess he didn't have a strong intuition or nobody was around to warn him because they came over there for that. I see them outside and I see this nigga with this bitch, like I told y'all earlier, walking on the side, going in that house, trying to do it in a way to not be seen, but the cameras picked their ass up. Now, I'm sure they're questioning the baby mama by now and the daddy. Look at that. Don't y'all think it was strange that the bitch gonna say, can I put the daddy in on the three-way? Because he's been calling. His daddy has been calling you because the daddy knew something was wrong. You didn't answer the phone for the daddy all night and all day. And I wonder why the daddy didn't come over there and call the police with him to bring back up in the ambulance because you felt like something wrong with your son. I wonder why the daddy wasn't there. But why did the daddy keep calling and you didn't answer? And now you on 911 and you want to have it recorded and say, well, I tried to put the daddy in on a three-way. You know that doesn't happen on a goddamn 911 call. But you had all day Wednesday, all night Wednesday, and all day Thursday morning yesterday. And then you take your baby to school yesterday morning and you get back, he's still not moving. You're a lying, dirty bitch. And during that period, You never called the daddy. You didn't answer the daddy's call. And you said it on 911. You didn't answer the daddy's call, and the daddy kept calling. Because it says here, and this man is sitting here saying it to me, that you had animosity towards him. You had resentment towards, and all you wanted was the money. And this nigga helped you do it. It's, oh my God. Man, you're supposed to get a new engagement or marriage or promising engagement, or this is what you wanted from him, and he didn't give it to you, and you had a lot of resentment towards him. And I mean, I know he got his motherfucking funky ass ways, and you do too. But you're in that picture. I don't know how old that picture is. Is that a little girl? Something he got on that goddamn picture. But I can look at this girl. She looks so sweet and innocent on this picture, like they so in love. But she is shady than a motherfucker. And I hate to say that, but I'm looking at how my Cash App was attacked. After I did the reading earlier today, they tried to lock my shit down. And I already know what that means. Them bitches. It's got to be some bitches. They probably got back to her, or somebody told her what I said. I said what I said. I have checked this and rechecked this, and I'm listening to this young man. He's in my house, and he's open with me about these sexual escapades. So if he don't even know me, he told me, you know he was fucking them hoes. You know he was fucking them hoes. Because you fought with them hoes. I said that. You know he was fucking them hoes. So what you going to get mad at me because I'm saying he fucking them hoes? Oh, you ain't, because everybody didn't know that you ain't got him on lock. Your pussy is trash, and it ain't good to him no more. Because like I said, if this nigga was on the Molly, the nigga was on the MDMA, this nigga ready to fuck some. And he took that, and you said that he normally go lay on the couch. So that means this nigga normally pop them pills. And you said he pop them, he lay on the couch. And he sleep on the couch. And he ain't up in your ass, tearing your asshole loosening. And tearing your throat loose like this nigga telling me that he do. And that's what Molly do. That's what MDMA, it don't put you to sleep. It's not a downer. It had you up, it give you energy, it make you want to fuck some. Drill, bitch, for hours. But you said that mean that wasn't that Molly. That wasn't that perk. That was something else. You gave this nigga a downer, like some fentanyl, some heroin, something like that to take this nigga out. This man died within 30 minutes to an hour. Just like, oh, Gangsta Boo just came in here. That's confirmation. Because her cousin with her, her brother one, she had that fentanyl in her system. She's, oh man, she's saying it. If she's so uncomfortable, why didn't she leave him alone? If his baby mama so uncomfortable with him on drugs, and we know he fucking these hoes done told her that he fucking these hoes. Why would she stay if she uncomfortable with that shit? He wouldn't beat her ass and making her stay there. So I mean, either you with that shit, you get high sometimes too, and you will tolerate him doing it because you don't want to let him go, and you don't want to let the lifestyle go, and you don't want no another bitch to have him because that'll be too much for you to take. To see another bitch up there in your space taking your place. See, the song just came to me, Backstabbers. The song just came to me. He gave me a song, Isley Brothers, You Contagious. So it makes me wonder, was you cheating on him too? Because he been saying contagious to me since last night. He didn't trust her. They really went too tight like that. And like I said, she said that the nigga do that shit all the time. Go sleep on the sofa and he ain't fucking you. Now that in itself will make me uncomfortable. I got this man to myself, he done moved me in his house. I got 2 children by him. He had other baby mamas, but he done chose me. And you run from me in the house? You go sleep on the sofa and you ain't laying in my ass talking to me like he let me know he do these hoes at his house and at the motherfucking hotel or wherever the fuck you go, and what you do at another house you got where you had the chefs and the motherfucking freak bitches and the freak niggas and all that shit and it's going down. You ain't doing that to me. You sleep on the sofa, nigga. Oh, we finna have a problem. Goddamn it, if I have to lay up here by myself and all that is that dick and this freaking nasty talking nigga, the way he talking is down on the sofa, goddamn it. I already know. So that should have made her uncomfortable. Nigga want to fuck you like that. And you got a little bitty baby. So your baby new. But this your pussy old to the nigga. He ain't hitting it like that. And you got a little bitty child. So you just had a baby by him and the nigga sleeping on the sofa. She could have easily left. They weren't legally married. They wouldn't have had to go through no divorce agreements and deal with no lawyers and motherfucking judges because she ain't want to fucking leave. But if he leaves through death, then it's much easier for her, isn't it? Because now she is the martyr and she's the victim and she can speak out to look like, you know, she was violated in some type of way, and she gets pity and she gets mercy and she gets money and she gets to keep the house because the family will take her side and grieve with her and make sure that she's taken care of. So you take that somewhere else, because I'm a grown woman and I'm gonna sit and look at this shit from all motherfucking angles. And I ain't never had no rich ass nigga to take care of me like that. So if I was in a house and the nigga get high sometimes, I might turn my head too. Depending on what it is and how I'm being treated. But this stuff he's showing me that they got going down over there. And if it was that bad and he that much of a junkie, but this nigga get up and work all the time, and nigga right now is worth 3.5 million. I don't think she was having that big of a problem. And I doubt if she was working to give him that money. That boy made that on his own and was still making money and getting ready to go on new projects and had new things coming out. I see it right here. He had the pinnacles on it. This boy had money all on it. It ain't come from her. So why would she stay and put up with that? Don't try to tell me he made her do it and she's so unhappy and he a junkie and she ain't no junkie and she just putting up with this and unhappy. Yeah, okay, take this shit somewhere else. If you don't know who we're talking about, you don't need to be over here. So you said, wow. What you said, Goddess, wow. Red. You said, ladies, no emotions in business. Yeah. And she clearly has started playing that game with this nigga in her ear. They helped her set her nigga up and set her baby daddy up. You said, it was my man. He in the covers with me are fighting. Not we. I don't understand, Indigo. You said, it was my man. He in the covers with me, fighting or not. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, Indigo? Now, he ain't, if he doing this all the time on the sofa, something wrong. Something definitely wrong between y'all. And he got you in that big ass house and taking care of you, but he ain't in there drilling. Ooh, that'll upset me. My nigga don't want to drill me down, but he in here and I know he fucking somebody because these bitches is telling her that me, raising their hand, me, he fucking me. So these hoes ain't got no compassion out here, you know what I'm saying? They let him know, and he ain't denying the shit. You know, why don't you just play your position? What you worried about and fuck what you arguing with these bitches for? That's how he responded to the shit. Well, I want you to stop fuck. Why you can't stop fucking her? Why you just can't stop fuck? Well, why you just can't do this or do that? And it's like, you know, women Chadwick Emery says she's on drugs too. Addicts get accustomed. Yo, that dormant phase as they come down. It'd be a hard come down. They normally shake. They have a nasty attitude. They just don't give a fuck. Yeah, that's true. They say excuses, honey. It's a thing called co-parent. Jumping his bone. I mean, yeah, she didn't have to do it there if she was that unhappy. I believe she did do it sometimes, Tanya, because I see it. And it's saying it here in these cards. right? All she had to do was walk away and get her money. She would still get her money because she had the children. He said, like they say, if you can't beat a drum. But see, she was addicted to him. She didn't want to let him go because she know he always had options and the bitch was always going to want him because he was smooth, polite. He could be very charming unless he get his nasty ass mood to get on that shit and got to fucking come down off of it and he get that money. He buy that paper. He was a hustling ass nigga and she liked that. Who don't like that? She didn't want to let that go. See, she want to hold on to him. She was very addicted to him and fight about him. She was a heartbreak, but it's also it shows there's somebody cheating, somebody fucking around on something. It's a three-way. But she knew that because some of these bitches, y'all done told me, they done came out and said they were fucking. They, like I said, said it in the public so she'll know. But she already knew and was fighting with them. They tell him, yeah, he eat my ass, he dick my pussy, suck my pussy out. And she's thinking like, damn, this nigga is wild like that because the nigga did me like that, goddamn. So she want to attack him ready. The bitch, get out. I don't want to hear that shit. See, then he might snap. You know, he act like that on. I seen his interview. He had like he's so calm, polite. He's not. He done been a nasty nigga and a nasty talking nigga. He can go from being sweet and nice to you to saying some shit, and you be like, I can't believe you just fuck you up with the nasty shit he say and do. So, he got his little shortcomings too. He get on that shit. But she still didn't want to let him go. He said, because she ain't stuck with his share. Because he still have to pay child support. She was going to have to support him. If it's proven that they're his, and he accepted he was going to have to pay child support. Her pressure, he said that's why the family members gave him something to stay up. He said it made him fuck. What? And he said it made him stay up. His creativity was at the highest. You see that shit? So if it made him stay up and fuck and create music, why? Can y'all please explain to me why was he laying there all day and all night sleep after he took a pill? And Lil Boo's gonna tell me this an overdose on perk. And this nigga would have been up jumping around. Then he finally slept or came down. It wouldn't have been immediately after that. Say he was down there all day and all night and all month. This is so chilling to me. Y'all done put that boy up there and said that boy was sleeping, pulled that boy body, and know that boy was goddamn it dead Wednesday. That boy was dead Wednesday. And when she called Thursday morning, they done put that shit together. And a nigga was right there to help set that shit up and told her what to say and said that man, heart wasn't beating that morning. And Lord have mercy, that man was panicking. His spirit was running around and trying to get somebody to tell and going his daddy because his daddy felt him.
Are y'all enjoying the content? Let me know. Please like, share, and subscribe. Make sure y'all are really tuning in. We're going to go to Men Get Away from Karmic Sociopath or Die. You have been warned. This video was August 25th of 2024. Alexis K. Tyler. Let's go.
See, that's how I see it now, because that has been the blueprint of my life. Now some people can do this. I'm not telling all y'all not to do it. Some people can depend on people and they never let them down. Their husband never let them down. Their wife never let them down. Their family never let them down. That's their karma. I guess that's just their mission. Some people are blessed that don't happen to them. Okay, so they can relax and they can calmly get their education and their friends are reliable and dependable and there's a community circle in them. They don't have that worry. Okay? Others of us, unfortunately, don't have that blessing. Or if you have that blessing put upon your life, you'll have a mother that actually diverts your life and try to steal your star and your destiny from you. Don't want you to have it because yours will shine brighter than hers, will outshine your mother. Okay? So she'll put people around you to tear you down as a goddamn baby and kick you your whole life and sucker punch you with words and physical assault your whole life. And that's the story of my life. Right. When that happens to you, and what we naturally do, we just intuitively do it if nobody course corrects us. You'll go looking for the mother figure in the street or in friends and older women. And all those women that I looked for betrayed me. They were just like her in a different body, even looked it similar. I would pick heavier set, light-skinned women. They were attracted to me. I was attracted to them to be my mother figures. And they wasn't shit.
Okay, so hold on. Actually, let me bring it back to this one. Because that one would be like a heart-to-heart that I would have with y'all. Let's get back over here into...
Not different. Your feelings are not different. He was in the soul self. And he was still thinking and seeing. He was showing it to me. And he said, I was moving around and I went in the room and I seen her talking to this nigga that I know, and they was plotting on me and telling her they gonna pick the shit up and clean everything off and clean me off. And they had posed me and they said, I'm finna go tell, I'm finna get up, like I'm finna kill this nigga, I'm finna fight this nigga. And he tried to get in his body. He's like, well, I can't move. The body was already in a state of rigor mortis. I bet you when they came and got that boy yesterday, that boy body was already halfway hard because you know what? I can't. Oh, Jesus. You done had 2 babies by this man. You live with this man. You fucking suck this man in his house. You cook for this man in his house. And you gonna sit up there and help them put that man to sleep like that and watch that man dead and go up there in the bed and lay up there and walk by him and take your baby to school and shit and know that man dead. This is a cold bitch. And the nigga stayed there, and you can hear that nigga. It was another nigga that brought me the stuff. That nigga left, but the other nigga that was with that shit, she was with that goddamn shit. Y'all on stage that goddamn shit, and you decided you're gonna call the police next day, and they told you what to say and how to say it. Listen to her. Listen. With your spiritual ears and your physical ears, all you grown women, all you young ass women, get the fuck out my chat. Well, she wanted to take care of the baby and, she didn't want to stay and maybe she was stuck and all that. Everybody know in Georgia how they play. And a nigga like him, a high profile, rich nigga, he is not going to get away with not paying child support. What the fuck is you talking about? Only grown women stand my life. Get y'all young, silly, dumb ass, full of calm ass out my motherfucking chat. We know how this shit go. And a real woman can see this shit or smell this shit a mile away. And this shit stank. This shit is funky as hell. She knew exactly what she was doing. She'd rather see him dead than see this man go somewhere else and she can still justify getting his SSI, applying for that if he paid into the system, and getting his money and getting his policies. And then a record label, whichever one that is, has policies. This is a hit and you can see this shit. And it's tied to YSL. They say he might have been testifying. I'm not sure about that. But he didn't want to, but he didn't kill himself to stop from testifying. He was concerned about it because it was things he didn't want to tell on Thug. Oh my God. Just the thought of it is chilling to me. What somebody said, beautiful soul, you validated a lot of stuff. Alexis, the side female, put out lots of posts about how she missed him. A couple of females, you said, Alexis, she knew that he was messing with the other female. Wait a minute. Okay. Oh, Lord, she probably finna cuss me out before I read it. Let me get ready. Chanel is love said, I'm his blood cousin. Which family member gave it to him? Lord, give us clarity. Trust me, my cousin is going to question Rella about his son. I don't know who Rella is. somebody sent this to me. He even said it. I saw it a few hours ago in an interview that one of his family members gave him the perk. I'm just seeing it in the reading. But somebody sent me a YouTube video where Rich Homie Quan was talking and a man asked him who first gave it to you. Rich Homie Quan says a relative. But it would not say the relative's name. Now, this is what came out of his mouth. Please don't ask me to tell, because, see, y'all going to get me in trouble. People always like to, okay, well, can you tell me, am I wrong? I'll apologize. About him and his baby mama he was living with, he was fucking around on her, and they had some problems. Do you know anything about this? This woman he with, her arguing with these other people he was fucking. Because I see women would get attached to him sexually because he's something. He's a good lover and he can be sweet. Oh, you know what? I'm going to say this, baby. I will look for you, but I some of this stuff I might not say, in public. I can write an email, or you can get somebody to send me an email. If you don't want to send me an email, I'll send it to you private, because you see somebody already fucking with me and fucking with my Cash App. That's why I ask people to donate while we're on the live to see if the donations will go through, because I've never, ever had this problem where they say, oh, you reached your limit. Oh, you can't go through and sending people their donations back. This has been going on since I did the first show earlier today. You're such a blessing to me. I like for people, they always do that when celebrities come to me. Somebody will find a celebrity in the family, a relative, they come and listen, and I said, please, now I'm waiting for you to cuss me out. All I can do is say, I'm sorry if I'm wrong. I don't mind. If I got it wrong, I want to get it right. I don't want to be disrespectful. One thing, did he like soul food, barbecue, macaroni and cheese, cornbread, things like that? I want to know before I get it for him. And put it on the altar. He like, oh, okay, I heard him correct. That's what, when they asked me for food, okay, he over here with Nipsey Hussle. And what's his name? Young Dolph. Did he know Young Dolph? Did they ever meet? Did they like each other? Oh, your family like to cook. Thank you, Chanel. Okay. That's what he's getting then. I'm so, thank you. You're such a blessing to me. I like for people, they always do that when celebrities come to me. Somebody will find a celebrity in the family, a relative, they come and listen, and I said, please, now I'm waiting for you to cuss me out. All I can do is say, I'm sorry if I'm wrong. I don't mind. If I got it wrong, I want to.
So right here, this is one of young Rich Homie Quan. One of his family members had joined in on this live, on Alexis K. Tyler's live. She's a psychic medium intuitive. One of the family members is in the chat talking to her. And she told her that their family cook, here, let me see. Where's her name? So she says, I'm his blood cousin. Which family member gave it to him? Lord, give us clarity. Trust me, my cousin is going to question Rella about his son. The cousin also says, Rella is the baby mama in the house. Oh. So earlier in this video, I know Alexis was mentioning Rich Homie Quan's daddy, and she was like, the girlfriend wanted to put the daddy on the phone, and Alexis said that the daddy is going to be pissed, pretty much. So wow, So the cousin just confirmed. She said Rella is the baby mama. So the first comment that she said, I'm his blood cousin. So this girl is Rich Homie Quan's blood cousin. Which family member gave it to him? So she's asking which one of the cousins had gave him the substance. And then she says, Lord, give us clarity. Trust me, my cousin is going to question Rella about his son. So her cousin is Rich Homie Quan's dad. So that's her cousin. So his dad is her cousin, and that's the son. She goes on to say, yeah, because the boy that was there in the background, she's told to help her, wasn't even hollering nor crying. He said, yeah, he ain't even moving. Like, if that was my people, I would have been hollering. So it was a dude over there with Rella. Wow. I believe I know who love. So the cousin says she thinks she know. She says, no, Alexis, you're not wrong at all. Then she goes on to say, yes, someone sent me a DM and told me to come watch your video. So I'm listening. Yes. Yes, our family cooked. So she was asking, like, did he like barbecue and food like that? So she's saying, yeah, our family cooks. Let's get into it.
But get it right. I don't want to be disrespectful to the family, so I would get him his barbecue. What you said, cause she was nervous, and that daddy would. Yeah, it was weird how she said that. She wouldn't answer him. He kept calling. She said, keep calling, and I wouldn't answer. Can I put him on three-way? I mean, and even the dispatcher kind of paused for a minute. She was like, look, we're trying to save his life. Can you try to help me save his life? Do you have a defibrillator? I don't know what that is. And she's like, would you please lay him on the floor? Like, she didn't want to do it. And then you could tell why she didn't want to do it. Because she said, I told you.
Okay, so his cousin is in the chat. So remember when I had told you Alexis was asking like what type of food did he like? Because he was saying like barbecue and other types of foods. So the cousin says, yes, his uncle Meat used to cook all the time. We lost him as well. So Rich Homie Quan had an uncle that loved to cook, right? Let's get into it.
His heart is not beating. Like the nigga been dead and you asking me to do some shit and I know I can't fucking do it because we know the nigga been dead all night. That's how I said. And I said, do you hear this chilling shit that this bitch just said? This nigga been dead since yesterday. That's what he told me. And they moved that boy body like he could have died in one other place. I say he was at the table, he took it, or he took a stand. He didn't last long. But he takes himself over to the couch and pulls a blanket up. See, I know from what he's telling me, from what I'm seeing, that's not real. And I know how that drug works. That was some other shit. It was poison. And if it wasn't fentanyl, it was poison. It was something like it. And I wonder, was there lean? See, this is what he's saying to me, and I need more time. I'm gonna come back, but meanwhile, that's what I'm gonna see. Can y'all try to put your donations through again? The ones that was sent back. I know my deepest sympathy is he was too young, and he was too good of a person to go out like that. And one thing I like about him and all the other spirits that come over here, the people that come over here, their souls and their minds intact, because he's still in Atlanta. And he's talking a lot, and he's talking about this federal case with Thug and YSL Woody stinking ass, and they set that shit up on that boy. And this is a federal deal. Young Thug's getting a deal, and I didn't see they claim they told Young Thug what happened to Rich Homie Quan when he was in court. I hate to say it, but I don't see any remorse. Like he might have ordered the shit, But you know, I'm gonna look deeper before I speak on that. But I'm telling you, from what I'm getting, from what he's saying, this points to YSL. For some reason, I've been picking this other boy up too that was tied to King Von's assassination downtown Atlanta. But the boy, is he still down here? That he was at the hookah lounge. He was at the boy Uncle hookah lounge. Damn, I see his face. The name just escapes me. Right now, y'all know who I'm talking about. The rapper that Rich Homie Quan was at his Uncle hookah lounge, or was near there when they shot him. Damn. Why is he coming to me? I don't know. If this has got anything to do with Rich Homie Quan.
Purposes only. Under the Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976.
He gave King Von's sister a Jeep or a Range Rover or something. All of a sudden, he was giving King Von's sister these gifts. What? I know y'all know who I'm talking about. Yes, 21 Savage. Thank you. Not Quando. I can't stand Quando Rondo ass. 21 Savage. I wonder, is he associated with anybody that knows Rich Homie Quan? Indirect. Future's coming up to me. 2 Chainz is coming up to me with Rich Homie Quan. And I wonder, did he know Young Dolph? Because they're here. And Nipsey Hussle. They're all together right now. And I'm not going to disturb them because Rich Homie Quan is still with Nipsey, writing out this federal indictment and this RICO case. He's drawing out these players involved in the structure of the organized crime gang that could be indicted under the RICO Act with YSL. That's why I'm waiting for them to finish. I'm not gonna, I don't rush them getting their business. But it's them two together, Nipsey and Rich Homie Quan. They got a big piece of paper in their drawing. I can see the structure of breaking it down. This is all tied to RICO feds and record labels and insurances. But it starts with Young Thug, and I don't want to say this, but it looked like some of these people inside of there are helping Thug target motherfuckers and eliminate motherfuckers that might get in the way of him finishing out his deals. Young Thug. But I'm gonna sit with this here since I got one of his loved ones in here that's giving me the okay. And y'all see y'all send donations through. If you can't, then there's the other link to my PayPal, since they trying to fuck with me on this one. And I know it's connected because they never did this to me before until I did their reading this morning, earlier today. That's when it started. After that, and I'll talk about the baby mama tied into the shit. See, I know what's going on. But no weapon formed against me shall prosper. I just want to tell the truth because the boy done came in here. And if it's somebody that been done wrong and been murdered, I don't like that shit. And I don't see that he deserved it. They did this. Look, I'm going to take a break right now. Yeah.
All right. So listen here. Listen. I want to say trigger warning. And y'all, please, 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 let me know how y'all feel about what Alexis is saying, kind of what's coming out, what's in the news. These videos that I'm reviewing, these are so she did, I believe she did that video like one day ago. And then there's another video, Rich Homie Quan set up secret lovers, lies, drug use, sales, sex, addiction. So I guess I'll go ahead and complete this live right here. and then we can always come back. Or what do y'all think? Should I go ahead and just bring that video up? Okay, so this is what we'll do.
Educational purposes only. Under the Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976.
To those that are physically dead and yet still alive, that move from here to the other side. I'm trying to honestly see if I can talk to Rich Homie Quan. You know what I am seeing. I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna tell you the little bit that I'm seeing so far. He doesn't know. This baby doesn't know. He doesn't know that he's physically dead. He kind of knows. He's kind of working through it. Last night I saw he didn't know. He knows something's wrong and something's up. And I'm just gonna go straight from the dome. I'm sorry if anybody listens to him, to this reading, that knows him, and you get mad at something that I say. I don't mean no harm. I'm doing the best that I can to try to interpret what I'm hearing on the other side from somebody that's physically dead, but yet still their soul is alive. They're very much alive. I see his heart and his feet are deeply planted in Atlanta. He considers his life, his home, his legacy, his family in Atlanta. He's not going anywhere, but it's a whole bunch of people with him. There was a whole bunch of people yesterday, and I saw some Mexican people. I saw some white people. I saw some Asians, as well as black people. I saw some people on bicycles and at the boom box, the radios. I don't know who all these people are. He must have had a lot of friends or people that like to hang around him or wherever he would go to events. The energy of these people would follow him. And somebody put my cash up in here, please. Get my cash up, make it clap, so that I can set up Rich Homie Quan on altar with Nipsey. He's been talking to Nipsey. Like I said, I'm willing to be wrong. I'm willing to be corrected. I don't know him, never met him. Like I said, I might get something wrong from what I'm trying to hear on the other side. I'm willing to be wrong. I'm willing to be corrected. I'm going to go into a little bit that I have. And if you want more, you want me to see more, because I don't have more right now, then you hit my cash and make it clap, because I really want to honor and respect the physically dead. I want him comfortable. He wants the altar, and Nipsey wants the altar. So for both of them, the ones that love Nipsey, donate for him. The one that love Rich Homie Quan, donate for him. Look, I'm just going to go into what I'm hearing, okay? Fuck it, I'm going to start. Damn, you got some good dick. Oh, you got some good dick. Oh, daddy. Oh, take this dick. Oh, take this dick, bitch. Oh, you know how to fuck me. Oh, go deep. Oh, let me suck that dick. Let me suck that cum. You gonna suck the cum out, bitch? Suck the cum out my dick. You know your knees, bitch. Suck this dick. Oh, you taste so good. Oh, your dick. It tastes so good. I'm out. You gonna swallow, bitch? You gonna swallow? Swallow this cum out this dick. Okay. Anything for you. I want you to swallow all of it. Want me to do something for you? You gonna do something for you? Okay. Suck it. That's right. Suck it, bitch. Take it deep, bitch. Take it deep down your throat, bitch. Take it deep, throat it, bitch. Oh, God, your friend. Oh, she wants something too. Come get it, bitch. Oh, both of y'all suck my dick. Oh, bitch, get my balls by the other one. Kiss this nigga. Oh, my homie. Oh, damn, another nigga done walked in. Goddamn. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Give me. Damn, they stopping. They popping pills. They snorting powder. Somebody drinking beer. Somebody got some other kind of goddamn liquor. They in there. They bring it. Oh my God. Oh, fuck me, my. You fucking your ass. Oh, fuck me, my. I pop it. Oh, is he fucking a Spanish bitch? Oh my God. Man, look. I told y'all don't get mad at me. I'm just gonna get. That's right, bitch. That's right, bitch. Take this dick. What? This nigga taking something to make his dick hard, like stay hard for a long time. He fucking about 3-4 bit. Then this other nigga coming in. Then a bitch coming in. Oh, eat that pussy. Oh, eat that. Oh, come on, her motherfucking tongue. Come on. There's coming for. Oh yeah, come for the bitch. Come for the. Oh, I got pussy all on my tongue. Oh, you let that bitch fuck you like that. Oh, stick your fingers down that bitch. You gotta take some tea. I'm gonna fuck. I'm gonna fuck all you got him. Okay. Now get dressed again. We're gonna call the other crew. We're gonna have a pool party. We're gonna have barbecue and shit. I don't know why I just see all these freaky bitches like Rich Homie Quan fucked up. They fucked up. He helped someone to give him some money. They like to fuck him. He like to get happers and drink. I mean, they in a room. I don't know if this is a room. I don't know where this room or a hotel or something. But then some of this shit I'm seeing at a house, like a goddamn brick house, where they having freak offs over there. And these bitches, junky bitches, but they fine bitches. Like he have them over there. They all got different sizes, different colors. They blocked me out for a minute. I can't. Someone goddamn is Scribbles. And then someone look like Rich Homie Quan selling dope as well as taking dope. Little Boosie sell dope. Motherfucking do it on the low. Like all of them know how each other is, and that's how they hustle and do their game. And had these hoes hustling for them and peddling for them. Then for some reason, now this right here, oh, I hope I'm wrong about this. I'm seeing him, he's seen somebody or he went somewhere earlier that day. And when I'm trying to look at the pharmacology structure of Oxy, for some reason, I'm not seeing this is full Oxycontin. There's another drug that is so poisonous, it would take anybody out within an hour. Now, this is what I don't get, because it's showing like his baby mama that he with, they got together when they were either real young or like long time ago. They've been together for a minute, and she wanted to be with him. They were like best friends, buddies, and like home and lover friend. He felt like he could trust her. She was so close to him, she never wanted to leave him. She wanted to marry him. So I don't know if he promised her marriage, or they were engaged, or they were getting ready to be married, or are they legally married? But she was like, I'm so tired of him fucking this bitch. I'm so tired of arguing with this bitch. This bitch is up here calling me on the low. He think I don't motherfucking know, but I've been talking to this bitch. This bitch been taking me. He keep fucking this other motherfucking. This bitch was lighter skinned than the baby mama in the house, and she was bragging about it. She wanted everybody to know, people in the inside the industry, I'm seeing 2 or 3 bitches Rich Homie Quan was motherfucking fucking with, like on the regular, but I'm seeing some side freak bitches because Rich Homie Quan dick stay hard. On God. On hood, them bitches sucking that dick and getting fucked, saying they say that boy got some good thing. Goddamn it. They say that boy got some good goddamn it pipe. That high your pipe right when he really get high and start talking nasty, start talking shit, telling them to goddamn suck his dick, swallow. He ain't finna fuck with you bitch if you don't swallow. Goddamn to take that dick and holler. Say he like to fuck, he really know how to fuck a hoe. You know, I'm just like, I don't look. Somebody need to tell me that know that man. If that man like fuck and be talking nasty, and then talk on 2 or 3 hoes before with some of his motherfucking friends, I said another nigga that's a little bulkier than him, that's kind of taller than him. They just freaking, and his girlfriend knew that he was like that. But she was heartbroken about this shit because this other bitch like wanted him for herself. He wouldn't leave, and the girl, the baby mama he with now wouldn't leave, but she was arguing. They were not happy. They were fighting because as I was shifting the deck, the card, the Ace of Cups, which represents spiritual union, sexual union, and balance, fell on the floor and spent and turned upside down. That's why I know, I don't care what none of y'all saying. I'm not gonna take this back. I'm standing on all 10. He was fucking somebody else and had been fucking them for a long time, and the baby mama was sick of it because the other girl wanted everybody to know they was fucking. She wanted her to know this baby mama was nosy. I don't know if he started locking the phone or not telling her everywhere he go, what he do, because she would get uneasy whenever Rich Homie Quan would go somewhere, be gone, don't take her. You going to fuck that bitch, ain't you? You going to a hotel. I'm tired of you doing this to me. They were arguing, but it looked like she was fucking somebody else too. She was fucking somebody, either his friend or close to him, or be in and out that goddamn it house, because I keep saying they were not happy. And they had argued before. They ain't been happy for a while, but she didn't want to leave him because she want that money. She want that security. She stayed with him. She got them kids by him. She know she wasn't finna start over. She knew Rich Homie Quan wasn't finna have no another nigga around his kids and raising his motherfucking kids. He might put a hand on her. So she knew she wasn't gonna do that, and she knew she wasn't gonna turn him into them peoples. Got them in the call child support, but she know, bitch, in the hood, you don't do that to no street nigga, bitch. You really know you don't have problem with repercussion. Doing that shit right there was problems with the family, his family, arguments and disagreements and shit within that family, honey. That was not a happy home. I'm seeing her, and the King of Pentacles is coming up here. This is somebody might be slightly older than Rich Homie Quan, or might be in his management or part of his team. Rich Homie Quan come off and talk soft, baby. I always talk soft, but Rich Homie Quan was really kind of like a kingpin in this shit, baby. He talked soft and skinny like that. But baby, that ain't no weak ass, bitch ass nigga. This motherfucker can be ruthless, but he try to play that shit because he don't want nobody to know and be all out in public. Like he been involved with a few goddamn bodies his goddamn itself. And he know what go on and who done murdered who and who body belong to who, goddamn it, and who doing drugs and who selling drugs and who, he know every fucking body business, but he was kind of like a gentleman. You know, I don't really kiss and tell, or you know, I ain't gonna say. Just like he wouldn't get into why him and Young Thug was into it, and he had been warned. That was a hit out on him. The Snake keep fucking talking to me about this shit with him and Young Thug. When they keep saying somebody named C. Young YSL Wood is a dirty dick sucker. He's a stick sucker, man. Got some sugar in both pockets. He got sugar in the two back pocket in the front and in his mouth. Like he's a good deep throater, goddammit. Any gay man will be happy to be around him because this nigga done compromised himself. He's a dick sucker. He like that mushroom tip down his throat. Not throat, throat. This nigga's so unpredictable and goddammit, really not. This nigga play both sides against the middle to get out of shit. He's a booty bandit. You see what I'm saying? These niggas say and do anything. He done sold out and sold his goddamn soul. This nigga is not stable and consistent and don't have no honor and integrity. Nigga put his booty up to the highest goddamn bill. Goddamn it, Birdman. See, he should have worked for Birdman, goddamn, because he'll do his booty up for a deal and sell his soul. And when shit get iffy for him, he'll sell the motherfucker out that trusts him, feed him, clothe him, gave him a place to stay and ride for the nigga. When they start throwing a nigga name out, Rich Homie Quan already know what the fuck that meant. This dirty motherfucker, YSL Woody, whenever you start throwing a certain motherfucker, let's watch and see who else name he throw out there doing testimony. The person better start ducking and better have a hot shit on. Because really, like, you printing the motherfucker out for assassination. You letting the motherfucker know that their number is up, goddammit. Their time is up, or they potentially was thinking about calling the nigga in. And you know, what the name, Rich Homie Quan ain't not no bitch ass nigga. He's solid in his shit. Whatever he say, whatever he down for, whatever he believe in, for what I'm getting, the nigga gonna stand on that shit. And one thing he don't do is snitch on no nigga. He is not, you are not gonna drag him in. Now you can drug him, but when he get in there and come to, that nigga's not finna, Rich Homie Quan not type of nigga, I don't see it. Now y'all correct me if I'm wrong. He not finna hold his hand up and put hand on stack of Bible and swear, even if that's your motherfucking enemy. Rich Homie Quan is not finna goddamn sang on no nigga. This nigga, he's not finna motherfucking snitch and turn his shit himself in to save another to save his ass and sell another nigga out. He was not finna do Young Thug like that. But they was doing him like that. When this bitch ass, sissy ass nigga, YSL Woody started saying that shit, the nigga was put up to say that shit to set Rich Homie Quan up for goddamn it extinction and assassination and shit. I'm sure Rich Homie Quan know what the fuck it was. You know, he bought his guns and bought his beat and got his goon too. This nigga got a goon squad. He just trying to act like he don't. But he already know you can't survive in these streets or in that rap gang because that's what everybody is undercover. And like I have told y'all before, this was not a random person that gave him that poison pill, goddammit. There's not a random person that gave it to him. These are out, these hits, these industry hits, somebody's always paid and planted from the inside that you trust. So if he got this pill from somebody and he has pills, pushes them, takes them, has access to them, I just, you know, this is not sitting right with me. This must have been somebody he trusted or got a bad batch made by the chemist. Goddamn, there's a doctor involved in this shit too in Atlanta. They get on this stuff. So I'm wondering, why would he get this shit from a dirty source? If he got this from somebody, because Rich Homie Quan just don't trust anybody and do anything with no fucking anybody. This is someone he felt comfortable with, or the batch might have been good, but it had been a couple of ones, or that time it was deliberately a bad batch, because when I look at the structure of it, there was more than one drug. And the pill that he took, he had been around somebody and he was on that phone. The person, the group or the people, for some reason, I don't see these are all black people. Even though black people have to instigate the shit. So police were involved. They knew this was going down. Feds are involved in this. Medical doctors, the ones got them pill mills and have access to them underneath where they can get you anything. I see a doctor involved. He's not black either. This might come out in these certain investigations unless they're protecting this person and they're going to keep it hush-hush. But I'm seeing it, these sources that he had from these supplies. So this had to be somebody that he knew and it was on that phone. I wonder where he was that day and what he was doing that day. But the wife was fucking another nigga. That's what he's telling me. That had been in that house because he wouldn't stop. And she was so hurt by him fucking these bitches. And there's another bitch that he was getting money with. This is like a older woman. She's kind of the Queen of Pentacles. She's independently wealthy. She makes her own money. She's a loner. She's out of Sagittarius. Sagittarius up in here somewhere. Or Virgo coming up in here, all about her business and money, and that's what he liked her because she was about that money. He was associating with women like that as well as his freaks that would do stuff and hustle for him. And he wouldn't stop, or he fell out of love with her, or something about her. He said he didn't trust his baby mama no more. So I don't know why am I showing both of them. But it was one man that she was fucking with. He had been in that house. And I'm saying that, this doesn't make sense to me. That's your nigga, right? You love your nigga. You know your nigga inside and out. You got his cum. See, a lot of these women ain't spiritual in tune with their nigga. You got his sperm all in your body. You fucking him. And you don't know this nigga's dead, laying right there in the house with you on the sofa. You said when you got up early, that night he was laying there, which don't sound right. He didn't move. You didn't say nothing to him. You didn't think it was strange for us to see this nigga lay there. He didn't get up to piss. He didn't get up to eat. He didn't get no water unless you're trying to say this nigga do that shit on a regular goddamn. But so that means, did you know he was a junkie? Did you know he liked to chill and get high? And sometimes he would be so high, he'll lay there all night in one spot and don't move. Did you know that about him? And sometimes he don't sleep with you. Did y'all have problems sometimes? Y'all didn't fuck sometimes where he would stay on the sofa all night. He didn't move. And then you get up and go to take the baby to school. He's still not moving. Was that a regular thing for your nigga? Like, was that an every week thing with your nigga? Because if you say that, then, okay, I won't be surprised. See, I don't know how that pill works. But his bladder had to be about real leaky. You know what I'm saying? You say he was there all night. You got up in the morning. The nigga still laying there, not moving. You take your child to school. You come back home. So he's been there all night long. You don't see him move. And you decide to check on him the next day after you drop your child off. And you just noticed he wasn't moving. And I'm seeing y'all were having problems. Y'all have been having problems. And you were heartbroken about him because this girl was bragging, letting everybody know. And this has been going on for a few years. He didn't just start doing it, and he had other bitches. You knew about this shit, but you still stay because you want that money and that lifestyle. You don't want to be out and have to struggle and take care of yourself and work your own job without him. And the thought of him bringing another bitch in there would kill you. And it would humiliate you. You'd be embarrassed. You was holding that against him and y'all weren't getting along. So which one is it? Is it because he either way, she's telling me and he's telling me there was a problem in paradise for a few years now. He's been with one of these bitches for a few years now. The freaking, well, that's a different thing. Sometimes I just want to get freaked off and them bitches be begging that boy to fuck them, give him some of that thing. Because they said that thing will go, he real nasty and freaking, and the nigga talk nasty. See, I don't know him. I don't know nobody that know him like that. That's what I'm saying. Y'all need to fill me in, goddammit. I mean, I might be picking up the wrong nigga, but I see he got that sweet and innocent look. That nigga something else. And with that thing, baby, and in them sheets. Nigga real freaking like to talk that, especially when he got to get on that shit. Like to go hard, and I see him just like the hair calm, running out his dick. But he like them bitches to don't let it go to waste, bitch. He like for them to have it all the way down in there and swallow and take it in their head. Like it be they like fucking him. She like fucking him. And she was mad because he was getting that thing and someone and the bitches was telling her, and other bitches that know them calling her with the gossip. She's sneaking around, she looking on the website, she looking at pictures, she knowing names. It's like, well, bitch, what's up? Like she wanted to go kill her, like they were going back and forth. I don't know if this is the same one that's bragging, the one that's a lighter skinned one, where hair platinum like a black, change her hair color, change her hair. She's a stunt bitch. She in the industry, but she's a stunt bitch. She done fuck other rappers and was fucking somebody behind his back while she was fucking Rich Homie Quan she's a social climber and trying to climb up in the industry, but a lot of these niggas, and why do I pick up Future? I don't know if Future done had this bitch or what kind of relationship Rich Homie Quan had with Future, but it seemed like she participated in some freak off while she was fucking with Rich Homie Quan. I don't know if he knew this, but he knows it now. He said this is somebody in the industry like to change her hair because I see her lighter than the baby mama and her hair be blonde sometimes. Either she have hers blonde, I have a blonde wig. She be out tricking niggas. You see, she with a circle of niggas, other niggas in the industry, and bitches, they prostitutes, trying to come up and trying to be a star. I don't know why Rich Homie Quan will make her star, put it on the label with him or songs with him, because he got a big catalog, very successful, and make money off of his old catalog. Because I think he's a writer. So maybe he didn't do it because he know the baby mama was gonna have something saying. He didn't want them to get into it. And for some reason, he didn't trust her enough to let these bitches go. But that bitch is messy. The one where I'm saying and talked too motherfucking much and made sure it got back to the baby mama he stayed with. But she wanted to leave. She was tired of him doing the shit he was doing because he had stopped being affectionate and loving to her always. And sometimes, Rich Homie Quan could get a nasty attitude where he'll be in the house, don't speak. I see you, but I don't see you. I know you, but I don't know. I don't know what sign he is. Y'all tell me what sign he is. Because he could be cold like that and egg you. And it's like, why is this nigga doing it? Because you disrespect him. And it's like, bitch, I pay for everything. I take it. I do this and that. And you'll sweat me about a bitch. A bitch that ain't got what you got, living what you got, doing what you doing, take care of your kids. They my kid. I ain't brought nobody else in here, and you gonna let a bitch get on the phone and tell you that they suck my dick. This and say because I know you, nigga. I know how you get down. Why don't you leave? You know what? You don't need to worry about that. You need to worry about what I do for you. You need to worry. That's kind of like I'm getting the kind of attitude they got. You need to worry about what I do for you because you where everybody want to be, and you gonna sweat this bitch right here when she wants your spot. Why won't you say, yeah, all right, okay. What about what you be doing? See, it's like they had these, I'm seeing it for some reason. The girlfriend probably gonna come out and they're like, they so happy, they ain't had no problem, they so in love. I'm telling you right now, I'm seeing there was trouble in paradise, and he's the type, once he make up his mind, like most niggas is, he gonna do something because he don't trust you. He didn't trust her. Then I'm gonna keep doing it until you change, until I feel like you change. I can trust you. I don't see they walk down the aisle. So can somebody please tell me if they are legally married? I'm sure she's gonna get a lot because she was living with him. Even though common law doesn't exist, they still have an agreement. They live together as children. He claimed them as his. Okay. That's what bothers me. So if you're basically telling us this nigga does his shit all the time. So if he's not up there fucking you, and he chooses to get high and go to sleep, he got pussy in the house. That already tells me there's a problem. And if he doesn't do that, why would you walk by him all night, take your baby to school? There was no nigga in that house. I wonder, is there a basement in that house? How many rooms in that house? Because I see somebody walking on the side of the house. It's a brick house, but I also see a brick set of apartments. So I don't know if he goes to apartments that are brick, or does he own a set of apartments that are brick, or is this someplace he frequents, or he got people working for him in an apartment complex that's brick and metal. But
used for educational purposes only. Under the Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976.
both scenarios don't line up to me. You couldn't have been madly in love with this nigga. Y'all couldn't have been that close and fucking, and this nigga's on the sofa like that because you feel your nigga. You get in touch with your nigga. So what she said already tells me that they're trouble in paradise, because it wouldn't be my nigga and I not know and let him lay there all night. And then by the time she gets to him, I don't know how they released his phone call so quick, but I guess with celebrities, they usually find a way to get access to it, or TMZ got access to it. She's too calm. She's too calm. Like you knew he was dead. You were sure he was dead before you called 911. I hear a nigga in the back. I wonder who is that? And they saying, laying down on the floor. She's like, his heart is not beating. That is really creepy to me. Creepy and scary and as fuck. You in love with him? You didn't know that he was laying there all night? Poor baby. His heart is not beating. You didn't know. The next day, you don't know. There's not one part of this man's body is moving. And then you tell the operator when she says moving, put him on his back on the floor. We're going to show you how to try to resuscitate him. She said as he was foaming out of the mouth. So he could have had a seizure. Or he could have vomited on the poison that he had in his system. He was on his back. If he was on his back, he didn't have a chance. He couldn't move. He was unconscious. He was so high. The poison was taking him down. And you couldn't see that your man was in cardiac distress or he couldn't breathe. And you just walked back and forth. I already know you wasn't in love with him. I already know that he wasn't in love with you. You have problems. You have problems because it doesn't. It's just something about her story. And then I heard a nigga in the back lay him on the floor, and she's like, he said, "Do you have a defibrillator? I'm going to tell you how to use it." She's like, "I don't know what that is." And I keep telling you, his heart is not beating. You hear a little stress in her voice at that point. But I'm like, you made sure this nigga was gone. You know what? Forgive me, Lord. But I'm just saying, as a woman, and that was my nigga, and I'm fucking him. We live together. I got 2 little babies by this nigga. We in love. We fuck all the time. If we fuck all the time like that, he want to sleep on the sofa. And I know if we that close, we like to fuck each other. If you're sleeping on the sofa, I'm going to check on you because I know you're probably not sleeping. If you like to fuck each other all the time, and I like to suck you off all the time, I like you in the bed with me. It's something I would check on you because, like, nigga, I know you ain't, because we going to do some more fucking. So I know you ain't laying down here asleep. I know something got to be wrong because, nigga, you be in my ass every night. You know what I'm saying? So it don't, as a grown woman, it don't. I know how to treat a nigga, and I know how a nigga treat me. And as a woman, I could be wrong, will the motherfucker be wrong, but that's not what I would do. And knowing this nigga is a golden goose, and he take care of me, he take care of the kids, you got by me, you take care of this house, I don't have to worry. Y'all tell me I could be wrong, or I don't know if she works a 9 to 5 and she helps to pay the bills. I would like to know, is she a money getter too? Did she have to contribute to her lifestyle with him, or did he pay for it? And whatever money she made, he didn't make her pay bills. That's what I'm kind of wondering. Okay, then he's showing me he got up because he's wondering what the fuck is going on. The fuck is wrong with me? He's telling me there's a safe in that house somewhere. There's like 2 levels or something, or there's a basement. Something. That house is not just a 1-level house. Some kind of way. Or I don't know if he got another house, but this is red brick I see. And there's other places in that house he has that regular people don't know about, people that know them know. And he's like, he has something in the safe. And he's like, did they get somebody else was in that house helping her sweep that house? Okay, you got to get that out. You got to get that out. You got to move this out of the way. Okay, do you know the combination? Because we got to clean what we can. It's a nigga. It's a nigga. It's an older bitch. I'm seeing 2 older bitches. And I'm seeing 2 or 3 niggas. And they on the phone coaching the bitch. And they in the house cook. You know, I'm because I wonder, does he have any brothers, sisters, anybody? Because she kept saying that daddy was calling her, trying to see what the fuck going on. They had been fighting and arguing, and there was a group of people within his group had fighting and arguing over jealousy and money, and had addictions and obsessions. Drug addictions, sex addictions, and drug sales. Drug using, drug sales. It makes me wonder, has the baby mama ever got high with him? Baby daddy. She wants to paint herself, of course. She's going to be the victim. I'm the wife. I'm the main bitch. You living with him. You are. But it looked like he had just had a new relationship with another bitch. And I don't know if he was thinking about leaving her or having another serious relationship. But that wasn't going to happen because she felt like she had the upper hand, had the stronghold to him, and she did the 4 assaults. He's laying here in state. You're laying and you're sleeping, but you're dying. You know, this is fucked up. This is so fucked up what I'm saying. I'm saying he had a new attraction to a new bitch. And like she might have been doing magic on this man to try to hold this man or control this man or to keep this man from leaving. Another man rushed in that was a part of this with him that sell dope as well as do it in sexual addiction. I see her pussy. She had fucked somebody too. She was trying to get back at him, but this person pretended to be close to him, pretended to be his friend, and wanted to help her jack him up to get this boy money. Get his stuff through the bitch. Start over, have a new relationship. Let's watch this bitch. Because it's something about her. Either she had a nigga. Let's watch who hangs around her. Let's see who's with her at the funeral, if they have one. Let's see what men that are close to her. Because the cards don't lie. It's one of them, she was having a sexual, I'm not saying he was a saint, goddammit. Now we know men get tempted, but she knew how he was. This shit been going on for years. He didn't hide. He was like, well, it is what it is. I mean, why you worry about the shit you the man I take? I'm not gonna leave you. I'm not gonna turn my back on you and the kids. I take care of you. Why you just can't focus on? Damn that shit, I'm gonna kill this bitch. See, on that picture, she looks sweet and nice, don't it? Don't it? It ain't that. I'm telling you, it's something not right about their relationship. That's what he's saying. He started going through the house and he heard her talking to a nigga and they was talking about she's go along with the plan. Remember what I told you? She's shaking and she's scared because she don't want to be implicated or nobody. And now I don't see she gave it to him directly. That's not what I said. I don't see she did that. But she knowed about the goddamn shit. That's what the fuck I'm saying, because it was close inside of the circle who fucking did it. She know that man in and out. She know his behavior. He usually does that. He lay there all night and don't move his body. And he lay there all throughout the night, the next day. So that means he ain't fucking you. If he you know what? I'm gonna get up out of this here. I'll tell you what. That's all I'm getting right now. It's already a religious man involved here. It's a legal man involved. They are already cleaning shit up. They're already putting it together because she's concerned about what she get. See? And how she come out looking. Because she's not gonna handle another bitch to upstage her or come out like I'm the main bitch. It's about me. I run this here. And all y'all other bitches, y'all ain't shit. Bitch, you need to get in where you motherfucking fit in, bitch, because you ain't gonna get a goddamn damn bitch. And you're not gonna get out here and try to make it look, tell people that you was fucking him and you was over me. And he was finna thinking about leaving. Because he has a new lover here. Comes up as the Queen of Pentacles here. And there's a police and a lawyer involved in this. He was talking to one about his life and things going on, what possibly going down with this thug case here. See, the dead are speaking. They keep coming up speaking, passing message. They throwing signals. I'm throwing them back. Flirting because I dig you like that. The niggas, they throwing signals. Between here and there, they trying to clean up. Okay? So, I don't know. Okay? I don't know if what I'm saying is true. I'm willing to be wrong. I hope I am, because what I said was fucked up. And I can really go deeper, but see, I am going to look more deeper into this baby mama, but it's something right here don't set right with him and her, with me, because they have fought. It's something, and he was kind of getting tired, but he was trying to figure out how to do this the right way. And like I said, the situation, the way she described it, told me a lot of what I needed to hear. There was trouble in paradise. And the Three of Swords is coming up here with the Seven of Wands and the Six of Cups and the Ace of Cups turned upside down. So I know there was trouble at home. There was no good sex and fucking and sucking there. And I know she was hurt because they was fucking around on each other. You know what? And the Ten of Swords is coming up. And the Star. He was set up and backstabbed. He was backdoored, goddammit. Yeah. And he's trying to tell me, he's screaming. He was walking through the house. He was running through there screaming, "Hey, man, what the fuck you doing? What the fuck are you doing?" Saying to her, what y'all doing? And then he was like, "Wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute. I ain't in my body. What the fuck?" He looking around and he runs back and try to lay down and get in his body so he could fight and start some shit and get the nigga out of here. He's like, "Oh, wait a minute. I can't get back in it. It ain't working. It ain't moving." He going through the house looking at shit. He's like, "Why y'all picking up my shit and hide my shit and get this out and get that? I gonna clean up for the police come and cases of question investigation and I." That's what I'm seeing. And I'm gonna pick these cards up and I'm gonna reshuffle them. And this is her worried about her security and her children. She comes up as the Queen of Wands, but she's beside the King of Pentacles. A kingpin, a boss, someone that people fears that's an undercover gangster, which would be Rich Homie Quan. Oh, he is that. I'm not going to take that back. He just doesn't come off that way. I'm telling you, baby, that is nothing nice. That's not a nigga to play with. He's just not going to act like that in public. He acted very polite, talks soft with manners, and he does have them. He's a gangster and a gentleman. She knows this. That nigga, she fucking, you know what? He has two sides to him, maybe three. You say we're born literally 3 days apart. They done messed up. You know, I don't, like I say, I could be misinterpreting this. I am willing to be wrong. Y'all know me. But I don't believe I'm wrong about everything I'm saying. It's trouble in paradise over there. And it was grudges and a lot of resentment between them. So that's all I'm getting at this time. Like I say, this child was running. I saw him. He was running back and forth in his house looking for her. He saw her and she had a nigga with her in that house. And they were plotting on what to do to save her ass, to make sure she doesn't get implicated and they get the drugs out the house. Oh, there were drugs in that house. Who do I see chewing gum? What you chew some? Did Rich Homie Quan ever chew gum? Or I want to do this baby mama chew gum? See him chew. You know how some people, especially down south, chew gum. I don't know if it's him, somebody that's real cool guy, laid back, chill. Unless you piss him off. Has a little temper, but a sweetheart and a good lover, a good fucker. This nigga can make love to you or he could fuck you. However you want it. Fast or slow, and these women fell in love with him. Now see, he's not saying anything to me about that. He's not saying, why you say that? Why you he's not saying anything. So I don't know. If somebody, you ain't got to tell us your name, goddamn it. But if you fuck this nigga and you like it, goddamn it, somebody need to let us know. For some reason, I'm seeing a little boy. So I don't know if the girlfriend he lives with has a boy or somebody else has a boy, because I'm seeing the boy here, everybody saw the woman. Unless it was hidden. So that's what I want to know. I'll wait to see what you all say, because I think I saw someone in here that say they knew him. They knew Rich Homie Quan. So I'm, taking a chance and putting it out here for people that actually know the facts about his life and are willing for them to correct me and tell me I'm lying and I'm wrong, because they know him, and I'll apologize. Okay? At this point, so far, this is Wooded like men's. Wooded like men's. He's a bitch. Woody is a power bottle. He will compromise himself, do anything because he's weak and he's a bitch. and he's very conflicted. I wouldn't believe everything that he says. And did you see this nigga? The lawyer said, but I keep asking you, did you tell the police that Young Thug had something to do with shooting up Rich Homie Quan barbershop? He told me, I already answered you. You know, I'll tell the police anything they want to hear to get them off me. Then this nigga gonna say, Young Thug, did you have, and they trying to sitting on the witness stand trying to ask Young Thug a goddamn question, trying to interrogate Young Thug. This shit was funny. To my did you that look? We talking to you. I'm just like, this shit is a goddamn mess. Like that man finna say, yeah, I did. Yeah, I told you go over there. You know, look at that guy, man. Oh, he is funny shit. I wouldn't trust this nigga. Let him see nothing I do, cause this motherfucker, when time get tight and hard on him, see, even though he like niggas fucking him in his prostate, he don't stay in jail too goddamn long. This nigga sell your motherfucking ass out. You know what? I'm gonna back up out of this for a minute. Like I said, if y'all want me to go further and see this, because I kind of got a feeling this is gonna be a long one. Please donate so I can get them their food. I don't feel right without respecting them and having their fresh new candles and food on the altar. Hanging with Nipsey. Him and Nipsey are talking about the politics, gang and industry politics. So I haven't heard everything that they saying. No, there's a moral code, King Corey. Some of these people violated. I don't have the rest of it to read, and I can't just sit up here and read this. I'll look at this. If y'all not willing to donate for it, because I have to respect them. When they ask for certain things on the altar and candles and food, I can't keep getting information from them and not give them what they want. It's an even give and take, and I respect them, and I'm not going to disrespect them because they'll do something to me. So I
need an ambulance. What happened? My boyfriend, he's been asleep on the couch since this morning. Well, he never came to bed last night. Sleep on the couch. I left him on the couch before I took my son to school this morning, put a blanket over him, and I just checked on him again because he never got up. I don't feel a heartbeat. I don't see him breathing. And you said on the couch, what happened? I said I put a cover over him because he gets a little cold in the living room. And I just checked on him because I see he never got up. And I don't see him breathing. I don't feel a heartbeat or anything. And I turned him over. He kind of foamed at the mouth. Is that correct? Yes, yes. Okay. Is yes. Defibrillator available? Send someone to get it now and tell me when you have it. Is there a what? If there's a defibrillator available, send someone to get it now. I'm not sure what that is. And I'll tell you exactly what to do next. Okay. Need to know about how old he is. He's 34. Okay, are you right by him now? Yes. Okay, please put your phone on speaker so your hands are free. Can I add his dad to the call? He's trying to call me back because I called him first before I called you. Okay, so we need to help your boyfriend now. Okay, listen carefully. Lay him flat on his back on the floor and under his head. He is not waking up. Quick. Ma'am? Yes? Okay. On his back on the floor? Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, he. Were you able to get him to the floor? Yes, he's not leave or anything. No, that is truly, truly heartbreaking.
All right, so y'all give me 1 second as I bring up this video, and that way y'all can hear it uninterrupted. Give me 1 second. That way y'all can hear it. All right, give me 1 second. All right, let me know if y'all can hear this.
I need an ambulance.
Tell me exactly what happened.
My boyfriend, he's been asleep on the couch since this morning. Well, he never came to bed last night. Sleep on the couch. I left him on the couch before I took my son to school this morning, put a blanket over him. And now I just checked on him again because he never got up. I don't feel a heartbeat. I don't see him breathing.
And you said, hold on, you said on the couch, and what happened?
I said I put a cover over him because it gets a little cool. He's in the living room. And now I just checked on him because I see he never got up. And I don't see him breathing. I don't feel a heartbeat or anything. And I turned him over. I see he kind of foamed at the mouth.
I'm sorry, are you saying he's not breathing? Is that correct? I'm not hearing you.
Yes, yes.
Okay, ma'am. If there's
Yes.
a defibrillator available, send someone to get it now and tell me when you have it.
Is there a what?
If there's a defibrillator available, send someone to get it now and tell me when you have it.
I'm not sure what that is.
Okay, I'm sending the paramedics to help you now. Stay on the line and I'll tell you exactly what to do next.
Okay.
I need to know about how old he is.
He's 34.
Okay, are you right by him now?
Yes.
Okay, please put your phone on speaker so your hands are free to help.
Can I add his dad to the call? He's trying to call me back because I called him first before I called you.
Okay, so we need to help your boyfriend now. Okay, listen carefully. Lay him flat on his back on the floor and remove anything under his head.
He is not waking up. Quick.
Ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, you gotta
said
get him to the floor. Lay him flat on his back on the floor and remove anything under his head.
Flat on his back on the floor?
Yes, ma'am.
Help me.
What's Drake?
He's not here.
I don't know if y'all heard, but there was a guy in the background. I'm going to take that back just a little bit. Listen to see if y'all hear a male's voice.
And remove anything under his head.
Flat on his back on the floor?
Yes, ma'am.
Help me.
What's Drake?
He's not here.
Yeah,
Were you able to
on the floor?
Yes, ma'am.
Help me.
What's Drake?
He's not here.
Yes, ma'am.
Help me.
What's Drake?
He's not here.
So So I want to ask y'all this. Does this sound like a frantic baby's mother, child's mother? Your child's father is not breathing. Does this sound like she's just really concerned? Or does it sound like she's just okay with the situation? Thank you, Tiara, so much. You said I heard him. Listen, I'm trying to figure out, am I tripping or what is going on? Y'all hold on one second. I need to take this back because I need to figure out, am I tripping?
Need police, fire, or ambulance?
I need an ambulance.
Tell me exactly what happened.
My boyfriend, he's been asleep on the couch since this morning. Well, he never came to bed last night. Sleep on the couch. I left him on the couch before I took my son to school this morning. Put a blanket over him, and now I just checked on him again because he never got up.
Listen, now that I think about it, don't it seem like she's being coached? I want to take this back to when it really starts. It seems like somebody is giving her the hand movements, the mouth movements. You know, he was here, he was there. Y'all try to go here with me, okay? Try to go here with me. Let me mute. Can y'all go here with me? Press 4 if you can go here with me. Press 5 if you can't. Press 4 if we can do this together. We can listen to this because listen here, we are on an investigation. We are on an investigation here. This woman is not innocent. It sounds like she is being coached. It sounds like she is being told what to say. Yeah, because I would be flipping out right about now. Listen here. I'm going to tell you this. 2 years ago, was it 2 years ago? 2022. 2 years ago, there was my husband at his job. He left 30 minutes before an armed person had come in there and started deleting people. Deleted his co-workers, some doctors in there. And it was like when he had come home, because I don't know how I figured out or how I knew or whatever the case may be. But I just, like, when he got home, like, I held him so tightly and it was just like tears just started running down my eyes because that could have went so many ways. What if he would have stayed a little bit longer? You know, what if he had stayed a little bit longer? You know, like what, you know, it was a lot. But let's get back into it. Let's get back into it.
Ambulance.
I need an ambulance.
Tell me exactly what happened.
Okay, so listen here. I want y'all to understand. So when she first gets on a call, she sounds like, oh, she's about to, you know, she's crying. I want y'all to really pay attention to this. She's like, oh, yeah, I need an ambulance, right? I need an ambulance. But those tears and that sorrow goes away very quickly. Let's take a listen from the start.
I need an ambulance.
Tell me exactly what ambulance.
I need an ambulance.
Tell me exactly what happened.
My boyfriend, he's been asleep on the couch since this morning. Well, he never came to bed last night. Sleep on the couch. I left him on the couch before I took my son to school this morning. Put a blanket over him.
Listen, I want to say somebody decided to correct her right here. Listen.
Came to bed last night. Sleep on the couch. I left him on the couch before I took my son. Boyfriend, he's been asleep on the couch since this morning. Well, he never came to bed last night. Sleep on the couch. I left him on the couch before I took my son to school this morning. Put a blanket over him. And now I just checked on him again because he never got up. I don't feel a heartbeat. I don't see him breathing.
And you said...
Okay. You didn't feel no heartbeat. You didn't hear him breathing. And you don't think that I would be screaming, please get 911 here. Okay, what do I need to do? Man, what do I need to do? You know, that's going to be listen, there's a gentleman here that needs emergency services. And let me tell you this, why does she want to disrupt this man getting emergency services by adding the daddy in? Why not just do it? Why not just do it? Well, I'm not asking. If that was the case, listen here. I'm mama or daddy, whoever on the phone. Listen here, y'all just listen in and let me give this thing. Let me get some help over here, and we gonna talk about this in a minute. Okay? But y'all can be on the phone or whatever. Let's get into this. At first, she tries to make it seem like she's crying and she's emotional and she feels so bad about it. She doesn't feel bad about it. She's going off a script. Get into this.
Rotate.
Need police, fire, or ambulance?
I need an ambulance.
Tell me exactly.
It sounded like she was laughing. Listen, it sounded like she was laughing. Wait a minute, y'all.
Rotate.
Need police, fire, or ambulance?
I need an ambulance.
I mean, doesn't it sound like she's laughing? Like, what's funny? What's funny? You have a corpse in your home. You have a corpse in your home. That would scare the living daylights out of me. Please come and remove this body. No, she's been chilling and smoking and drinking and having a whole ritual session. Allegedly. Let's get into it.
Ambulance.
Tell me exactly what happened.
My boyfriend, he's been asleep on the couch since this morning. Well, he never came to bed last night.
My boyfriend been asleep on the couch since this morning. That's when somebody corrected her. Get into that.
Never came to bed last night. Sleep on the couch since this morning. Well, he never came to bed last night. Since this morning. Well, he never came to bed last night. Sleep on the.
Okay. So if this is what happened, why would you be tripping up over that part? Where did he sleep? Yeah, okay, let me take it back. And I'm gonna take it back from this part where she calls 911 and she's acting like she's like, it sounded like she was laughing to me. But I won't hold y'all apart. Let me go ahead and play it. Really get into these details. Really tune in and really cut that volume up. You know what? Here, let me turn this music down. Let me cut our background music down. Because I really want y'all to hear this. Let's go.
On. Rotate.
Need police, fire, or ambulance?
I need an ambulance.
Tell me exactly what happened.
My boyfriend, he's been asleep on the couch since this morning. Well, he never came to bed last night. Sleep on the couch. I left him on the couch before I took my son to school this morning, put a blanket over him. And now I just checked on him again because he never got up. I don't feel a heartbeat. I don't see him breathing.
And you said, hold on, you said on the couch, and what happened?
I said I put a cover over him because it gets a little cool. He's in the living room. And now I just checked on him because I see he never got up.
He gets a little cool. Hold on. Let me take that back. Sound like she said, I put a blanket over him because he gets a little cool. Well, how cool was he when you touched him? Was he cool or was he cold? Let's get into it.
He gets a little cool. He's in the living room. I said I put a cover over him because it gets a little cool, and he's in the living room. And now I just checked on him because I see he never got up. I said I put a cover over him because it gets a little cool, and he's in the living room. And now I just checked on him because I see he never.
Hold on, you said on the
Okay, did it sound like she said in the people in the living room? Hold on.
couch and what happened?
I said I put a cover over him because it gets a little cool, and he's in the living room. And now I just checked on him because I see he never got up, and I don't see him breathing. I don't feel a heartbeat or anything. And I turned him over. I see he kind of foamed at the mouth.
I'm sorry, are you saying he's not breathing? Is that correct? I'm not hearing you.
Yes, yes.
Okay, ma'am.
So I want y'all to really focus in on this. She's on the phone with 911. This is her child's father. It does not sound like she is traumatized. It doesn't seem as though she's concerned about getting 911 there as soon as possible. Because the first thing that she should have told them, he's not breathing, he's foaming from the mouth, we need help ASAP. No, she wanted to get an alibi out first. She wanted to get her alibi out first. See, your alibi wasn't important at that point in time. What was important was we needed to know that this man was not breathing. He was vomiting. He was foaming from the mouth. You were trying to clear your name. Let's get into this alibi. Can we take it back to this alibi?
Rotate.
Need police, fire, or ambulance?
I need an ambulance.
Tell me exactly what happened.
My boyfriend, he's been asleep on the couch since this morning. Well, he never came to bed last night. Sleep on the couch. I left him on the couch before I took my son to school this morning, put a blanket over him. And now I just checked on him again because he never got up. I don't feel a heartbeat. I don't see him breathing.
And you said, hold on.
So you put a blanket over him. Why would you put a blanket over him? You don't want to see the corpse. You don't want to see the corpse. Did the corpse scare you? Was his eyes open? Was his eyes open and it scared you? Or did the dude that was there, is that what he did? Or that's what you were instructed to do? She says that she goes over and puts a cover over him. Why would you put a cover over him? What would draw you over? If you were drawn, why did you go over? What drew you over there? What screamed out that he needed a cover? What screamed out that it was too cold? Does he know where the covers are? If he was planning on sleeping out there, I think he would have come prepared on the sofa. He would have kicked his shoes off. He would have had the remote, the television, or whatever it was, maybe listening to some music from the television, right? Because he would be big kicking it. Why wouldn't he? He's in his safe space. He's in his comfort zone. Why would he be uncomfortable? Tiara says, shaking my head, that's the devil. Absolutely, Tiara. And Grand Rising, Tiara, did I tell you Grand Rising? Y'all get into this. We own this something. Listen.
You said on the couch and what happened?
I said I put a cover over him because it gets a little cool, and he's in the living room. And now I just checked on him because I see he never got up, and I don't see him breathing. I don't feel a heartbeat or anything.
Okay. I checked on him. I don't see him breathing. Well, what do you mean? Is his shirt on? Is his shirt off? Are you, do you, I mean, how do you know? Does he have you put the blanket over him? Is his eyes open? Are they closed? Those are the details. Let's get back into this. Let's rewind that. I'm feeling like Miss Love over here in the YSL case, child. Let's rewind that back. Can we?
And you said, hold on, you said on the couch, and what happened?
I said I put a cover over him because it gets a little cool, and he's in the living room. And now I just checked on him because I see he never got up, and I don't see him breathing. I don't feel a heartbeat or anything. And I turned him over. I see he kind of foamed at the mouth.
I'm sorry, are you saying he's not breathing? Is that correct? I'm not hearing you.
Yes, yes.
Okay, ma'am. If there's
Yes.
a defibrillator available, send someone to get it now and tell me when you have it.
Is there a what?
If there's a defibrillator available, send someone to get it now and tell me when you have it.
I'm not sure what that is.
Okay, if you don't know, you're not sure what that is, why wouldn't you ask the person that's there with you? Why wouldn't you ask the person that's there with you? Why didn't you notify the operator that you weren't there by yourself? Let's get into it.
Okay, I'm sending the paramedics to help you now. Stay on the line and I'll tell you exactly what to do next.
Okay.
All right, Tiara, you said yes, you did. Grand rising to you as well. Absolutely. I want to make sure I say hello and greet everybody as you come on in. Listen here. This is pretty much a true crime story. Listen here. Oh, girl that made this 911 call, I do not trust her. I don't trust her, y'all. I just don't. How she's acting, how she's behaving, this is unacceptable. And this is not protocol. I mean, for a stranger, I would be like, in a panic with 911. Can you please get somebody over here? ASAP. And then I'm going to be like, I have to smoke after this, you know? And that's real. Let's get into it. She's being coached, allegedly.
On the couch, and what happened?
I said I put a cover over him because it gets a little cool, and he's in the living room.
Honey.
And now I just checked on him because I see he never got up, and I don't see him breathing. I don't feel a heartbeat or anything. And I turned him over. I see.
She says, I don't see him breathing. I don't feel a heartbeat. What you mean you don't see him breathing? You don't feel a heartbeat? Which one is it, ma'am? Are you looking for a heartbeat? Are you looking for him to be breathing? Or are you putting your hands on him to see? Or do you already know that he's already gone to glory? Come on. Which one is it? You knew he was gone. Was his eyes open? Did he scare you? Okay. You had a corpse in your home. Ma'am, you had a corpse in your home. And you say he's foaming from the mouth. You sound disgusted. And then you decided to prevent him from getting medical attention. You wanted to clear your name. You wanted to have an alibi. You wanted to let them know that you went and you did this and you did that, this, that, and the third. We don't give a damn about what you did. We needed to know that there was a man that was unresponsive in your care at that current time.
He kind of foamed at the mouth.
I'm sorry. Are you saying he's not breathing? Is that correct? I'm not hearing you.
Yes, yes.
Okay, ma'am. If there's
Yes.
a defibrillator available, send someone to get it now and tell me when you have it.
Is there a what?
If there's a defibrillator available, send someone to get it now and tell me when you have it.
I'm not sure what that is.
Okay, I'm sending the paramedics to help you now. Stay on the line and I'll tell you exactly what to do next.
You don't know. You don't know because you what is I mean, let me know what that means. Y'all, let's take that back. Let's listen to it one more time.
So send someone
Hold on.
to get it now and tell me when you have it.
I'm not sure what that is.
Okay, I'm sending the paramedics to help you now. Stay on the line and I'll tell you exactly what to do next.
Okay.
I need to know about how old he is.
He's 34.
Okay, are you right by him now?
Yes.
Okay, please put your phone on speaker so your hands are free to help.
Can I add his dad to the call? He's trying to call me back because I called him.
Now listen here. This woman is in a process of giving you directions to revive or help this man, and you decide to ask her what?
Your hands are free to help.
Can I add his dad to the call? He's trying to call me back because I called him first before I called you.
Okay, so we need to help your boyfriend now. Okay, listen carefully. Lay him flat on his back on the floor and remove anything under his head.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, if this was your boyfriend or your girlfriend, they're in this state. You find them in this state, right? Are you really responding the way that this young lady is responding? If you feel like you would respond the same way this woman is, press number 5. If you feel like you would respond differently and medical attention for him would be first, put a 7. So 5 if you agree with how she's handling this call, 7 if you would do something different. Okay, let me go on mute.
Okay, please put your phone on speaker so your hands are free to help.
Can I add his dad to the call? He's trying to call me back because I called him first before I called you.
Okay, so we need to help your boyfriend now. Okay, listen carefully. Lay him flat on his back on the floor and remove anything under his head.
He is not waking up. Quick.
Ma'am?
Yes.
What you mean he not waking up? Ma'am, you just said you touched his stomach. No, you said you felt his heart. You see he's not breathing. And now you saying he's not waking up. Oh, I mean, does that make sense to any of you all? I need to know. Let's go.
He is not waking up. Quick.
Ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, you gotta get him to the floor. Lay him flat on his back on the floor and remove anything under his head.
Flat on his back on the floor?
Yes, ma'am.
Help me.
So there's a guy. There's that guy that I was telling y'all about. There was a guy in the home the whole time. She never alerted the dispatch that she was not alone. And you know what? This was a delay in medical attention. And guess what? While she was talking to the dispatch, she could have had the phone on speakerphone from when she first called. She had help over there. She was not by herself. The dispatch was thinking that this was a woman in distress. She was by herself. She found her partner in a situation. He wasn't breathing, and she's just there all alone. Now, what does that scream out? It screams out there is something that somebody is trying to hide. Somebody is not being truthful and forthcoming. Miss Thing decided that she was going to give her an alibi because what's old dude's alibi? What is his part in this? When did he get there? Who is he? You know what I'm saying? These are questions that we have to ask.
His head.
Flat on his back on the floor.
Yes, ma'am.
Help me.
With Drake.
He not here.
Okay, so he decides that he's going to ask where someone is as though he just arrived. He don't know what's going on. And she's on the phone with 911. So the guy right here, he's trying to establish his alibi. Get into this, y'all.
Yes, ma'am.
Help me.
With Drake.
He not.
So he's asking, where's Dre? It sounds like he's saying, where's Dre or something. But he's trying to establish an alibi. He was there looking for someone. But it seems like you were there the whole time, because when did she leave this man to go let you in if you wasn't there? I didn't hear no doorbell. Did you have a key? Was the door open? Or was you already there? Y'all, these are the questions that we have to ask.
Flat on his back on the floor.
Yes, ma'am.
Help me.
With Drake.
He not here.
Didn't it sound like they knocked something over? Did it sound like they knocked something over to y'all? Just being so careless with the corpse. You said you think he was already there? I think he was already there too. I think he was already there too. Get into this. Just so careless. Listen.
Yeah,
Were you able to get him to the floor?
Yeah,
Were you able to get him to his head?
Flat on his back on the floor.
Yes, ma'am.
Help me.
With Drake.
He not here.
Y'all hear that bang? Did y'all hear that bang here? I'm going to take it back. I want y'all to hear after she says, help me. They have conversation. And then I want y'all to listen for a bang. It's going to be a bang. Okay?
With Drake.
He not here.
Did y'all hear that? Can we press 5 if we heard a bang? Press 7 if you didn't. Press 5 if you heard that bang. Press 7 if you didn't. Right there, right there. Did y'all hear it? Press 5 if you heard that bang. Listen, we have to investigate. We have to figure out what was going on. Listen, that was a bang. Let's get back into it. Come on. What does sound like, y'all? Hash put body or, oh child, no, we're not gonna do that. Just put 5 if you think it was his body, 7 if you think that that was his head. Tierra says that was his body hitting the floor. I think they moved him off the sofa and hit the floor. Okay, you said 5. Okay. Thank you for the engagement, Tierra. Listen here. When I heard this story, I'm like, no, I have to cover it. Listen here, I grew up listening to that music. But let's take it back. I want y'all to hear. She's asking, put him on his back. And I want y'all to hear what happens.
Okay, you got to get him to the floor. Lay him flat on his back on the floor and remove anything under his head.
Flat on his back on the floor?
Yes, ma'am.
Help me.
Where's Drake?
He's not here.
So listen, she says, help me. At what point in time was he going to say, what happened? What happened? He didn't care what happened. He didn't care what happened. Wouldn't that be a question that y'all would want to know? Somebody is laying on their back and they are trying, like they are in an emergency. Listen here, let's go to a quick commercial break.
I need an ambulance.
Tell me exactly what happened.
My boyfriend, he's been asleep on the couch since this morning. Well, he never came to bed last night. Sleep on the couch. I left him on the couch before I took my son to school this morning. Put a blanket over him, and now I just checked on him again because he never got up. I don't feel a heartbeat. I don't see him breathing.
And you said, hold on, you said on the couch, and what happened?
I said I put a cover over him because it gets a little cool, and he's in the living room. And now I just checked on him because I see he never got up, and I don't see him breathing. I don't feel a heartbeat or anything. And I turned him over. I see he kind of foamed at the mouth.
I'm sorry, are you saying he's not breathing? Is that correct? I'm not hearing you.
Yes, yes.
Okay, ma'am. If there's
Yes.
a defibrillator available, send someone to get it now and tell me when you have it.
Is there a what?
If there's a defibrillator available, send someone to get it now and tell me when you have it.
I'm not sure what that is.
Okay, I'm sending the paramedics to help you now. Stay on the line and I'll tell you exactly what to do next.
Okay.
I need to know about how old he is.
He's 34.
Okay, are you right by him now?
Yes.
Okay, please put your phone on speaker so your hands are free to help.
Can I add his dad to the call? He's trying to call me back because I called him first before I called you.
Okay, so we need to help your boyfriend now. Okay, listen carefully. Lay him flat on his back on the floor and remove anything under his head.
He is not waking up. Quick.
Ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, you gotta
said
get
you-
him to the floor. Lay him flat on his back on the floor and remove anything under his head.
Flat on his back on the floor.
Yes, ma'am.
Help me.
With Drake.
He's not here.
Yeah,
Were you able to get him to the floor?
Yes, he's not. His heart not beating or anything.
Yo, that is truly, truly heartbreaking to hear that. And is it?
Okay, let's be honest, y'all. Let's be honest. Okay, if anybody wants to call in or if anybody wants to hit the link, I'm going to make it available. What do y'all think about this story right here? Do y'all think that this woman knew what happened to this man? Do y'all think that she just out of the blue went over and checked on him and decided, oh my God, he's foaming at the mouth and he's this, he's that. Do y'all think that she knew? I don't know. Do y'all think that she knew? This woman said he was there last night. He never came to bed. And then she goes on and go on and go on, right? Tierra says, I wonder what was the exact time he passed away versus the time it took them to call 911. That can play a factor in this case. It probably can wipe out their alibi. Absolutely. I feel like he was gone way before she called. And then that dude that was there, my thing is this dude sitting up here showing up, not not shaken up, not bothered. This man is foaming by the mouth. Like, is this something that he sees on a regular basis? Like, his energy, his emotions, it didn't really seem I don't know, it just didn't, it was off to me. It was very off to me. his energy was off. It was like he had just come in. He'd already know what was going on. Oh, it happened. Okay, well, now he's gone. All right, cool. Where's oh boy? You know? And then it seemed like she was being coached. And it seems like he went and opened and closed that door to make it seem like he had just arrived. But you know what? I'm assuming and I'm hoping that they got footprints out of that house. You know? And I feel like, do y'all think that she's a part of it? Here, let me put up another poll. Do you think the caller let's see. Let's see. Because why would she want to she tried to give herself out of it. When she was on that 911 call, she didn't care about telling them folks that this man is not breathing right now. This man is not breathing right now. Tiara says she's full of crap. I feel like she is too. She never once said, this man is not breathing right now. He's foaming at the mouth. You know, I turned him over. She never mentioned that when she first called. She never mentioned that there was someone there. And this is my thing. How, if no one was there, how did that individual get in the house? What doors were unlocked? Did he have a key? Is he related to Quan? Those are the questions that we have to ask. You know? So listen here. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in with me. I really hope to see you on the next broadcast. And I want you guys to have a great day on purpose.